What up? Like, who the fuck starts off a broadcast hacking and shit, right? Styles, you know, that just unmuted the TV and shit. Sometimes when I'm in here in the kitchen, sitting at the counter, I got like a little monitor here. We got another one over there on the wall. But when I'm sitting here, sometimes, like, what? Yeah. Anyway, sometimes when I'm sitting here bored, I'll just pull out the PS3, start, you know what I'm saying, fucking around. I play golf, you know what I mean? So I play golf. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like pretty soon I'm gonna get on my grown man funny acting shit. What up? What up? Excuse me. So every morning I get up, I do something a little bit different. Oh, matter of fact, hold on a second. My bad, y'all might not have heard it. My alarm was going off upstairs or whatever. I had to go turn that shit off. So, good morning to whoever's up in here or whatever. I don't got no whole controversial shit to say. I just want to just chop it for a minute. Uh, uh, excuse me. I'm finishing up a joint, about to roll one. But I go, I start all these little medical procedures tomorrow. So with that, you know what I'm saying, I'm not really going to be online. I got a surgery on the 16th or whatever. So I have to just like start doing all the like, go get the blood work, go get this done, get that CAT scan done, blah, blah, blah. So that shit starts tomorrow. So today, I'm really on some chill shit because a lot of people don't know I have a real phobia of hospitals. Every time I go to a hospital, something fucked up happens. So it is what it is. All right. So more or less, I'm sorry. More or less, I'm in more of a Mr. Owens vibe than anything. You know what I mean? Hold up. At least they give you more options. Okay, that's dope. That is fucking dope. All right, yeah. This the YouTube excuse me, YouTube broadcaster lets you do a whole lot more now. So that's really dope, especially from your phone. Oh yeah, let me go out back right quick. So people that was watching my progress with the yard, we started doing the lights yesterday. It been raining for like the last couple of days out here. So with that, we ain't been able to do much with the grass and all that other shit. But I did a mock up of how I'm gonna do these lights and shit, right? So you got to see it at nighttime now. But I got lights along the fence now, on the post. So at nighttime and shit, this shit has a real ambient glow and shit. Putting the rest of them around the base of the fence, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, got a bunch of them over here. You know what I'm saying? We got the spotlight ones there. Hold on. Like, it's one right there, one right there. So at nighttime and shit, the light is coming up off the ground towards the deck, you know what I'm saying? And then all around, the yard has this ambient light and shit or whatever. So like last night and shit around dusk, I should have filmed it or whatever, but I was like so busy talking shit with my girl about how it looked and shit, it got too damn dark to film. When I was trying to film it, like it wasn't picking up anything. So when the sun starts setting tonight, you know what I'm saying, and the lights come on, I want y'all to see it. It looks like really fucking dope. So yeah. Anyway, sit my ass down. So hold up. All right. Let me sit in the phone on my damn leg and shit while I sit here and smoke this cigarette, whatever. I was listening to this dude LA talk, and like when you don't like somebody or you got a problem with, I'm not like stressing not liking a nigga, no shit like that. I'm just trying to make a point. When you like upset with somebody or going through it with somebody or whatever, it's easy to stay angry. It's easy to stay on like, yeah, fuck that dude, or fuck what he talk. It's easy to let your ego run with it, and it's funny because I told this nigga this shit before. You know what I mean? It's easy to get caught up in that dumb shit. And a person fuck with you long enough, you will throw your principles, morals, ethics, and shit to the side out of frustration and just make a bunch of fucking mistakes. I'm not above that. Same thing with Cliff and everybody else I get into it with, because me being a hothead and a big mouth, man, I jump out the window on like all the time without saying Geronimo. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Ball, you know what I'm saying? Balls to the wall. You know what I'm saying? 10 toes down. Back, wind to my back. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm old now. That shit still, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's still a part of me because that's how I was raised. But it don't appeal to me. I'm thinking about, I saw like this Buju Banton motherfucker plays both sides. I got this motherfucker in my spam. You know what I'm saying? Got him blocked. He still be sending me emails. You know what I'm saying? Emails and links and trying to tell me what's going on. Meanwhile, he going to other people's, like, because he has this fake troll thing going on. I peep dude. Like, he go with certain people's shows and he gives off this energy of being cool, right? He don't really give them a problem. You don't see him really trolling them. You see him trolling from their fucking show. And because he ain't really attacking the person's show he owns, they don't get what he owns. On the flip side of it, he's emailing the people that have a problem with this person. Look at what this, like, basically he hit you like, man, look at what this bitch motherfucker talking about. Do you see him on this person's show? Yeah, that nigga Styles a bitch motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? What up, Pros? Shit like that, right? So dude hit me with this link, and it was to Joy's video, and it was like, Monster, if you strong, then leave the video up. And like, if I'm strong, leave the video up. Well, what? If you strong, leave the. I don't understand what the fuck that means. If I'm strong, leave the. That video has nothing to do with my strength. What are you talking about? Leave something up so what you can show it to somebody so they can keep going back. Bitch, download it. Save it, ho. Screenshot it. Do what you need to do. Leave it up if you like. I really, a lot of times when I'm doing these shows and certain shit come up, I kind of like jump around the motherfucking point, just talking out my head or whatever. But I really want to stress this point. If I'm strong, leave it up. I've already said, man, my strength is not reflected by no motherfucking video, bitch. You want to see how strong I am? Come over here and watch what the fuck I lift. You feel me? That's just where I'm coming from with it. I don't need to like disrespect this girl because like that's easy to do. That's what that I got a book called Why We Call You Bitch. It's the go-to for black men. So I don't need to call her out her motherfucking name, right? But on some grown man shit, I think y'all get this YouTube shit twisted. You think that I'm a channel. No, I'm a man. So again, I'm gonna state this before I say anything else, yo. I'm not setting out to disrespect this broad and what I'm saying right now. But I'm gonna keep it 1,000. All right. First off, the thought of some woman like you trying to set standard and policy with me enrages me to no end. I want you to understand, right? And all of this is at joy. Y'all can type at your motherfucking heart's delight. I'm not paying attention to that shit. I'm saying what's on my mind. Joy. Number one, I'm sorry that you didn't get a real grasp of what's going on in the world and what a fucking real man is. You feel me? I'm sorry you didn't get that lesson, right? Whatever the women in your life taught you and shit applies to your motherfucking environment, not every man you run across. I am not every man that you have run across or will possibly fucking deal with. Not on no boastful shit, not on no bragging shit, not on no ego shit. I am unlike a whole lot of people you ever gonna meet in your fucking life. Just know that shit off top. Number one. Number two, YouTube is a glimpse into who I am. It is not a full fucking mirror of my motherfucking personality. If you on here and what the fuck you are is represented through them channels and them different videos from the course of the time that you've been on here, it's easy to say you a bullshit bitch. Because at one motherfucking point in time, bitch, years ago, you used to try to motherfucking troll me, ho. Stop playing. Multiple times you've been on this motherfucker saying that you come for the fuckery. It's just entertainment. So the fact that you're trying to get on some extra shit with me, bitch, enrages me even more. But let me go back to setting standard and policy. You ain't no cold-blooded bitch. You from Chicago, so you already know what that means. But I want to motherfucking break it down and articulate the thought for everybody who may not gather where I'm coming from. Lady, you are not sophisticated. You're not educated. You're not illuminated enough to be trying to insult, berate, or come at me on any fucking level, knowing the past. Without provocation. Unwarranted, you used to say shit to me, bitch. You've been blocked. You was blocked on my original channel. Joy, stop playing with me. Time went by. Bygones were bygones. I didn't say nothing. I didn't stress it because I'm not petty like that. You feel me? So miss me with that. You're insulted by what the fuck I said, bitch. You have no motherfucking leg to stand on as far as that comes. Because with anything, I'm fucking fair. That's the first thing. On top of that, you jump on YouTube, going from fucking show to show to show to motherfucking be fucking recognized. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We're all on YouTube to get attention to a certain degree. So I ain't never fronting on you. I ain't never saying that, you know what I'm saying, you haven't established a presence with your responses to LA and all that other shit. But remember what you was on here for. You was on here for the fuckery. You was on here for the bullshit. Me and you didn't interact like that. Our interactions was super fucking limited. And then the couple of times we were supposed to interact, you were fucking apprehensive. You motherfucking withdrew. And then you claimed neutrality when me and Cliff got into it, you know what I'm saying, in the beginning. Because I tried to ask you to be a fucking intermediary so it wouldn't be a public display. And whatever the fuck we could do, we could handle as men. Now, as a motherfucking woman who on here trying to play motherfucking mature and all that, your garbage ass didn't want no part of that. You want to see the fuckery like the rest of these hood rats. That's the point I've been stressing over and over. Hold on, bitch. For what you portray, I came at you like, you know, oh, well, Joy's supposed to be smooth. But this nigga, hey, tell your boy, because I know you got his number. Call your homeboy, pass him my number if the fuck you need to. Email him or whatever. Tell him all this fronting ain't for nothing. It's going to go sideways. No, bitch, you wanted to add on to the motherfucking fuckery. That's the story that you don't motherfucking tell. Oh, I don't want to be involved in all that shit. But the minute that motherfucker was getting props on some stupid shit, you and motherfucking Chris jumped up. That's why I have a problem with both of y'all. If you gonna stay neutral, stay neutral. Don't stay neutral when you think you see the motherfucking victory. That's some bullshit. That's the whole motherfucking thing with your motherfucking punk ass. The entire motherfucking time, I wasn't saying the motherfucking word like, yo, you know what? These old two-faced ass, backstabbing, rotten ass looking me bitches. I wasn't saying the motherfucking word. You feel me? Anyway, this entire motherfucking time, every time one of you sideways ass bitches said something or did some motherfucking shit, I just took that shit and kept it fucking shaking. It wasn't about no, you know what I'm saying, no get backs. It wasn't about no arguing, because I don't even fucking honor you women as women. Y'all a bunch of rotten hoes to me. No disrespect. I know it's fucked up to say some shit like that and to say no disrespect, but I can't, you know what I'm saying, articulate it no better than that. any fucking way. As time went on, I dismissed you as the big mouth Chicago bitch. Every time you went back at LA was impressed by that shit. I'm not impressed by a motherfucking bitch you want to signify with men, because ain't no motherfucking woman in the world that can get up in Jones with a motherfucking dude. Yeah, y'all can sit there and talk shit for a minute. You can sit there and talk motherfucking tough, but your ass will get broke because you're an emotional creature. So I don't sit there. That's why I say I don't argue with bitches. There's no fucking point in it. Because when you're not listening to logic no more, I can destroy your fucking self-esteem. There's no point in that. I know I'm dominant. Why do I want to motherfucking verbally berate somebody who I know can't handle me intellectually? Miss me with that shit. That's the reason why I don't argue with women. It ain't got nothing to do with being, with my big old dick, even though I got one. It has nothing to do with me being motherfucking caramely and coppery delicious, because I am. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with the way the streets that I'm gonna fucking walk, because y'all can't do shit for yesterday. But I am who the fuck I am on some Popeye shit. You feel what I'm saying? So miss me with that other shit. I'm not on YouTube trying to convince nobody of nothing. Knowing you motherfuckers don't get me shit. You seeing how I motherfucking live, how does it benefit you? You ain't never gonna be over here and motherfucking be able to enjoy the luxuries and the hospitality that we fucking offer. What you talking about? Ain't none of you motherfuckers gonna ever sit on or in no vehicle that I got, so what the fuck you judging? You feel me? This is my real feelings about that shit. Back to that bitch Joy Kane. Now, ho, since I've laid it out so you can see where the fuck I'm coming from, you had it coming a long motherfucking time. See, talking shit about motherfucking Lamar is one motherfucking thing. Getting on these motherfucking shows, it's Joy Kane, and all that old bullshit, that's cool for motherfuckers who gonna eat that shit up. I know what time it is. I didn't have to say a motherfucking word after all the motherfucking times you tried to low-key diss me, front on me, and say some other motherfucking shit. I don't go for the motherfucking compliment, sandwich. You say something nice about a motherfucker, you diss him, then you say something nice to cover it up. Fuck that shit. You had motherfucking thoughts, feelings, and goddamn opinions about me before, bitch. So now when I give mine, I'm sorry that it hurt your feelings, but not really. Moving the fuck on, right? What enrages me even further, right, is some young, dumb, inexperienced, attention-seeking, inferior thinking, poor-looking bitch to sit up and talk about she can have some type of effect on a grown-ass man. Whoever the fuck you was talking about, your imaginary goons, right? You ran the risk of getting some other fucking black men into some bullshit because you can't handle what another nigga saying to you. That's the reality of what the fuck happened. Hold on. You ain't gonna tell these motherfuckers, oh yeah, I used to troll him. Yeah, I used to diss him. Yeah, I said a couple of little slick things before. He ain't never said nothing. He said something I don't like, so move on him. That's why I don't have no respect for you hoes. You feel me? So we gonna break it all the way down. Then on top of that, on some G shit, if a nigga, and this been since goddamn day one, if a nigga ever jump up for a motherfucking buzzard bitch, he gets laid the fuck down. Ain't nobody got no respect for a motherfucking trick. Then deeper than that, bitch, going back to what I said about motherfucking establishing policy and standard. You don't sit up and talk about motherfuckers and then talk about what you gonna do if somebody talk about you when you ain't did that shit before. You don't get no easy win on me because you believe a lie that LA and Cliff is telling. You gonna get motherfuckers hurt, bitch. I ain't fucking playing. Number one. Number two, you don't get to say what the fuck you wanna say about me and skate. Now you offended, now the motherfucking world must move. Ho, die. Kill yourself. Number motherfucking three. I don't know what type of motherfucking niggas you deal with, but obviously I ain't him. Whenever a motherfucking hoe come at me talking about if you strong, do so and so, says who, bitch? That's the problem now. You think you got more fucking authority and power than the fuck you have, you empty, nothing having ass bitch. You should have walked the fuck on before. You trying to impress the rest of these young ass motherfuckers who ain't doing a goddamn thing. I ain't trying to hear it. Everything you trying to sell, I done sold. Every goddamn lie you telling, bitch, I done told. Miss me with that shit. I done did it, got bored with it, and moved on to something else. What up, surfing? I don't know who in the fuck you think you talking to, but I am not that nigga. And I ain't on no goddamn tough talking shit. I'm keeping it 1,000 with you. I'm not one of those motherfucking niggas you can do any more old motherfucking kind of way. I don't honor you just because you got a pussy, bitch. You built like a bag of flour, hoe, as far as I'm concerned, and you look like the blob from the Giggle Snort Hotel. You saw what the fuck that was. If I'm strong, leave it up. Bitch, if I was weak, I wouldn't have did it in the first place. What the fuck you talking about? I am not that nigga for you to be playing with. Not on no goddamn verbal level, on a deeper motherfucking level. Ho, you ain't got the resources or goddamn manpower to come fuck with me. Are you serious? You let this YouTube shit go to your motherfucking head like the rest of these motherfuckers. I ain't on that shit. Let me take it a step further. Your little assessments. Oh, Good morning, baby.
Morning.
Oh, okay. So that's for everybody to think I'm just motherfucking running my motherfucking mouth. My girl ain't familiar about what the fuck I'm saying. Sweetheart, am I on your insurance?
No.
Do I handle all my own shit?
Yeah.
I have to. I can't have my kids, you know what I'm saying, trying to look at her motherfucking resources. All my shit has to be separate. Stupid ass. When I hear you motherfuckers talking about this kitty relationship shit, yo, what you laid up with a nigga laying, laying up off you, nigga live with you. His whole life is motherfucking. Yeah, I can watch your kids. I can fuck all that. I have my own issues, problems, and situations. I don't put that shit on her. Y'all be on this motherfucker hot capping. Y'all be on this motherfucker fronting and bullshitting. I ain't the motherfucking one. Yo, furthermore, with this garbage ass motherfucking hoe, like I said, if what the fuck I said wasn't real, Surfing said, what up, babe?
Good morning.
So for every motherfucking body that, hey, when you go in, would you hand me my coffee mug and a cigarette, please? Yeah. So for every motherfucking body that's following that motherfucking goofball shit, going back to what I said initially, like, yo, this is you know what, it's too fucking much. When I heard what this nigga was on, you know what I'm saying? When I heard what this nigga was on, his like little like boastful bullshit, and I started thinking about it, and I'm like, you know what, low key, this nigga right. He got every motherfucking body jumping to his motherfucking tune. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm not a soul train dancer. Fuck that shit. You can't play the motherfucking music and I dance accordingly. I'm not that nigga. You feel what I'm saying? And when I heard it, it was just like it kind of like fucked me up. Like, wait a minute. Like, and I'm listening to like, listen to this motherfucker. Like, what the fuck? It just fucked me up. I'm like, yo, that's what this was all about. And I swear to God, you would think that this motherfucker was on the cover of Time magazine the way he was talking, like the swelling of pride in his voice and shit. And I'm like, that's what all of this was for? Pay attention to me? Anyway, going back to that Joy Conejo, right? And I'm going over everybody, like one by one. I don't understand how you motherfuckers get on here, violate people, say all kinds of wild shit, and then when you get offended, the motherfucking like everything's supposed to stop. Like, where the fuck in the world does that shit work? I don't get that shit. I don't get how your offense is more than my offense. I don't get how your fuck you is supposed to be harder than my fuck you. Thank you, sweetie. I don't understand that shit. I don't get it. I don't get how you motherfuckers get online pretending all goddamn time. Somebody show you their real motherfucking life. That's the fake shit while you on this motherfucker pretending. I'm gonna say again. If my assessment of that bitch wasn't, you know what I'm saying, 100% my fault. That's bad. I don't want to, like, I, I get into my feels and shit. My bad. My assessment of that woman, you know what I'm saying, came from years of observation of running through bitches. You feel me? I saw what it is. I'm from Chicago. I done ran through so many Chicago bitches, I got bored with Chicago bitches. You're typical. Everything you do and say has been done and said before. I know your type. That's the reason why you got mad. That shit just like, and I'm like, yo, what, you want to write me off because you see me in a baseball cap or because you see me smoking bud? Hold on, yo. I'm going to be 50 years old. I didn't turn, like, I wasn't born a week ago and I turned 50 in December. I done been through all them phases that you going through, bitch. So if you know, like, again, like a rotten bitch, you want to discount me because most women in Chicago don't value black men until they impress them. Ho, I ain't trying to impress you. I'll get into that in a minute. If you know what I'm saying, living on this delusion of a man has to prove his value to you while you don't have none, I'm not on that shit. Hold on a second, fam. 1 second. So when I look at all of this shit, like even the person I just blocked out the chat room, right? I'm like, are these people so fucking retarded that any response or any like comment to them, like one, it ingratiates them to you, and then two, it's like somehow like the best way to put it, right? People type and then it's almost like this unspoken vibe of I said something, so now you have to respond. Everybody on YouTube seemed to get down on that shit. I don't understand that. I'm gonna get back to my point in a second. I want to like break something down to you. Some troll the other day when I had the phone line open, right? I guess they was working up their courage. You know what I'm saying? The line had been open for the longest time. They finally work up their courage to call, and I guess they had hit, call at the same moment I hit end show. So I answered the phone, you know what I'm saying, right as the show was ending. And they get on and they're loud, hey, can I get your daughter's phone number? And I'm like, I'm chewing, I'm just eating. What? Can I give your daughter's phone number? Hold up, hang up, call them right back because I want to make sure I got the number locked in my shit. What were you saying? Can I get your daughter's number? What you trying to do? Offend me? I just want to know. Can I get your daughter's number? And if you got it, what would you do with it? Like, who do you know you can call and say to their parent, can I get your daughter's number? Like, hey, I'm a random stranger. Can I get one of your family members' phone number? Like, for real? Like, that's your joke. That's what you worked out. But, can I get your daughter's number? Let me talk to you for a minute, bro. I'm like, have you ever heard your voice recorded? What? Have you ever heard your voice recorded? Yeah. So you know what you sound like, right? Huh? I'm like, do you like the way your voice sounds recorded? Well, I don't have a problem with it. Okay, that's cool because it's your voice, right? But I'm like, how do you think your voice sounds to other people? Like, especially to a person with a voice like mine. What do you think, you know what I'm saying, your voice does? Like, seriously. Uh, Can I have your daughter's number? See, that's what I'm saying. You keep going back to that. But do you know the fact that I have you engaging me right now? This is how you establish dominance. You're following my flow. You're trying to say something to me, but now I have you on what I'm talking about and you're on the defense. Can you have my daughter's number? The answer is no. On top of that, it's not funny. Is that the best? I'll give you a couple of minutes to come up with something else. But no, you're a lame. You're unconfident, you're weak, you're sniveling. I can hear you nervous right now. Why even call somebody if you're not even willing to go all the way through with the prank? And what is the prank for? Because you feel enabled by other people? For 9 minutes, I keep this motherfucker on the phone berating him while I'm eating in his ear. And I'm like, you don't even realize how much you're being disrespected right now. Why the fuck you trying to disrespect? I'm showing you how to be rude. I'm just pulling your ass the fuck along. Can I have your daughter's number? See? Have a great day. You feel me? These other people. Stell's called me. Stell's called me. What is trolling? Fucking with somebody, right? Irritating somebody. Do you really think I want to call somebody 45 times? When I'll say, I'll call you over and over and over and over. Every time you hear these niggas yapping, they're still talking about YouTube trolling, right? Oh, let me fuck you up because a lot of y'all are slow. Do you want to know the difference between a Karen and a troll? If you want to know the difference between a Karen and a troll, let me get an X in the chat room. I'm looking at it right now. If you want to know the difference between a Karen and a troll, let me get an X. Oh, I know somebody's going to be intrigued. I'll just wait. Anybody. Anybody. Somebody humor me. Anybody. Oh, I want to break this down. Thank you, Surfing. The difference between a troll and a Karen is the computer. That's the difference. Each and every troll you know is a motherfucking Karen. These motherfuckers is doing some shit because they feel motherfucking entitled and lose their goddamn mind when they motherfucking reactions and conversations and comments don't work. Tell me when I'm wrong. A Karen and a troll is the same goddamn thing. A Karen and a troll is the same goddamn thing. And I try to tell you niggas all the time. A Karen and a motherfucking troll is the same shit. The exact same shit. That's it. Everybody that's motherfucking trolling, doing some shit is a motherfucking Karen. You sitting on this, hey, I want to know, what? No, tell me. That nigga LA is a fucking Karen. All Tommy is a big ass Karen. Tell me when I'm wrong. I'm waiting. Tell me when I'm wrong. Karens are brave if they do it face to face, right? But Karens, check it out. Karens only pull it on certain people. They don't pull it on everybody. And they only pull it, you know what I'm saying, when they feel entitled about particular things. It's the same shit. Trolls are Karens. Nine. All right. So I talked about that little broad enough, man. I'm gonna move on to the next thing, right? So I'm listening to this fucking clown talking about numbers and views and having a few hundred motherfuckers on a chat and how people ain't matching the numbers and all this shit. I'm like, do this nigga remember how much he bitched about my numbers? Does this nigga remember like how, you know what I'm saying, he was like, he really worked for this shit. And I really started looking at that shit like, yo, looking at it like a hustle. When that nigga was talking about, I got the blueprint for, I'm like, I'm peeping that shit. I'm like, oh, that's what this was about? We're trying to establish your presence, not a brand. You're just trying to establish your presence. And that's enough for you. That means you ain't never had one. That shit blew my fucking mind. That's why I'm like, you know what? I humbly motherfucking bow down. Yeah, you got it, dog. You that motherfucking nigga. Do you know how motherfucking pitiful that shit is? Like, just my opinion. What up, Osias? Do you know how motherfucking sad that shit is? For as a middle-aged man, I've been engaged in this shit, so I'm holding myself accountable. You know how motherfucking pitiful that is? Man, listen. Man, listen. Hold on, what? Your crowning achievement is you beating my, it's my sector, just like, I'm like, look at all the bullshit this nigga. Yo, let me go up in here and roll my joint. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go off in this motherfucking roll my J right quick. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Like, bruh, I'm about to motherfucking hit some points that motherfuckers don't never talk about. Real shit. My man, a lot of times I sit on this motherfucker because I'm an arrogant shit. I sit on this motherfucker and I just talk. And I assume, yeah, you motherfuckers know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because I'm an asshole, right? And because I'm a cocky bastard. Because I'm like, yo, I'm not here to hold your hand and explain everything to you. What the fuck did your mama and them teach you? You feel me? That's the kind of motherfucker I am. Well, hold on, man. God damn it. Let me turn this shit off for a second. Listen here, man. Listen here, man. Let me mute my Tiger Woods golf. All right, hold on. These are pretty good, but I like the strawberry infused ones better. Scorpio, what's good? All right, man. So I want to say some ignorant shit. Hold on, fam. This is for everybody who like ASMR or AM, whatever the hell that is, the noisy shit. Grinder. Suing. Oh, man. So, I don't mean no disrespect to nobody. I started going in. I'm just gonna, voice my opinion. If I say words like bitch, punk, fag, shit like that, I'm using them as adjectives, not as labels. I'm dead serious. If you hear me use any derogatory terms towards anybody in my next little rant, know that I'm using the words as adjectives to describe behaviors. I don't want to make any personal assessments about anybody no more. This is strictly my opinion. All right? So hopefully y'all understand that. But I'm going to be completely frank and candid in what I'm saying. All right? The next sound you'll hear is my rolling machine being loaded and the loud being inserted into it. All right. This video that LA put up mentioning me and Jamila disturbed the shit out of me. The only reason why it disturbed me is because I was in a real, the best way to put it is in a real analytical state of mind. Because I just got through reading some of these doctor write-ups and going through like some grown folk shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like in business mind frame, for lack of a better expression. You know what I'm saying? I'm handling business, looking at shit, looking up shit like, okay. You know, when you're in your serious mind, you know? Not just on some kick it, easy going shit. So while I was in grown man mind, I happened, you know what I'm saying, stumble across this video, right? Actually, Buju Banton had it in my spam, and I had to check my spam lately because people have been buying USBs and their orders was in spam for some reason. Well, anyway, I'm listening to this shit, right? And just not to be on some hateful bullshit or whatever, but a lot of times I've said it before, I can't make it through his videos because it's like the shit he's talking about is so, to me, it's just so juvenile. Like he said, he called himself pompous. It's just so juvenile, pompous, and like just stupid. It's like, man, like it's just like a lot of it is crazy. So like I find myself like a lot of times tripping on myself, like how the fuck do I still get wrapped up in this shit? You know? All right. So today I'm in the mind state of like, well, yo, I know I gotta handle these things before I go into this hospital tomorrow, blah blah blah, right? So you know, again, that's how I'm approaching this whole shit. So I'm listening to this dude yap, right? He's talking about views on shows and all this other shit or whatever. And I'm like, normally, you know what I'm saying, when people say that shit, as all of us different viewers, whatever, trying to get our shit up, we always start stating how many subscribers we had, what our channels did, and all of that shit, right? But unless you're paying for views and all the other shit or whatever, you can't really talk about that. It's like, no, it's a whole like not to diss nobody, but look at Brian Vlogs. Brian Vlogs is a person who tried to stay above the fray, got involved for, you know what I'm saying, the most part, and he still got the few people who check him out, and it's like a really limited audience. Same thing with a few other people, but just even mentioning that is enough to piss a motherfucker off because people just start putting value into this shit. And when I started like hearing like me, right? I'm just a fucking hustler. I ain't shit else. Me being able to rap is like you know, you meet somebody, you be around like, oh, I didn't know you could play the trumpet. It's shit like that. That's what rapping is for me. I'm old. I'm not trying to make it. I'm not trying to get. I keep trying to say this to motherfuckers. I got shot the fuck up in '99, right? Between '99 and 2003, that was my last time fucking with the music game. The very last person that I interacted with in the music game at 2003 was this dude named DJ Rip out of Omaha, Nebraska. Somebody had set it up for my shit to get played on some radio station, some college show or whatever, and dude wanted to interview me. Dude heard my music, right? And was like, yo, lyrically, you dope. Man, this shit is super fucking fire. You know what I'm saying? But this is after 50 Cent had already dropped, you know what I'm saying, Get Rich or Die Trying. It was already on the Massacre. And everybody was like this using like, you know what I'm saying, like remake beats on some puffy shit. This motherfucker told me it's easier to, at this time, it's easier now to break a new artist on a beat everybody familiar with. And my entire life had been, you need to sound original, you need to sound original, you need to sound original. Finally started getting a little bit of traction for motherfuckers say, yeah, you need to sound like them. That was it for me. That's when the fuck I left that shit alone. Rapping after that became hobby shit, like now. I didn't have no equipment. I had a beat machine. I had this PlayStation program, a beat machine, and a groove box. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But I didn't even have monitors to run that shit on. You know what I'm saying? I just had like little different shit. So I would like mock up some shit to make the shit play. I was never, you know what I'm saying, pushing on it. When I would go around niggas who had the full hookup or digital hookup or whatever, them niggas, they don't know that I know how to operate the motherfucking equipment. And you know how anybody that record know what I'm talking about. Engineers and producers act like they fucking wizards and gatekeepers and shit. They want you to bow down, kiss their ass, and all this old stupid shit. Like, yo, dude, I know how to make beats too. You can walk out the room and I can make something hotter than the shit you playing right now in 5 minutes. But it's like you can't play that. The game has always been you have to kiss ass to kick ass. If you're the type of person that don't bow down to like weak people, you can't like thrive and flourish in this game. If you're the person that like, yo, I write the music. I can make the motherfucking beats. Now I can engineer and mix the shit. Or I can tell the engineer how I want it mixed or whatever, right? I can do my own photography. I can do my own inserts. I can do my own fucking credits. All the other parts of it, I can do that shit. What the fuck am I gonna pay you for? Right. Surfing, you 100% right. And it's like, yo, if I can do all that together, I don't need you to write a motherfucking video treatment for me or find no damn people to do it. I'm creative. I can write that shit. What's up, Rock? Now I can shoot the shit. Now I can edit the shit. You know what I'm saying? I can do my own motherfucking album cover layouts and the whole shit. I'm a graffiti artist. You feel what I'm saying? My girl's a fucking seamstress. You feel what I'm saying? So like I could put together my own motherfucking image and shit. I know what the fuck look good on me. You feel I don't follow goddamn trends. So I'm like, yo, if people can't see all of the things that I bring as an artist, I can't force that down your throat. And that's what the game is about. No doubt. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm an old nigga. I'm not even on that. I'm like, yo, man, I record for fun. I record because it's all I've been doing since I was like 13 years old. It ain't no different if I was making model planes or collecting fucking baseball. I collect comic books. I still got them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, this is just no different. Like if you motherfucking used to play ball all your life, you never made it to the NBA, you gonna stop playing ball if you enjoy it? It's the same fucking thing. I don't have to rap to make money. I enjoy rapping. Rapping ain't just some shit you do to motherfucking make a record. Rapping is an art. Just like graffiti is an art. You see graffiti everywhere. Check this out. Do you see what this is? Do you see what this is? Like real talk. Do you see what this is? To you, it's packaging. This is graffiti. Look at how the lettering and the shadowing is done on it. Look at how this is flipped. Go look at the old motherfucking logos. This is graffiti. This is graffiti. This is drawn on. That's graffiti. With the grass around the bottom, that's a graffiti picture. Take that packaging shit out your fucking mind. And people don't even understand it. A lot of the packaging you see now is graffiti. These graphic artists these days have a graffiti background. So even the art, you want to see graffiti art in motion? Go watch the Boondocks. Those are graffiti characters. You like Cowboy Bebop, Afro Samurai, that's graffiti art. Y'all call it anime. That's graffiti. Those Japanese motherfuckers are doing graffiti, animation, that's all it is. The exploding, moving fonts and all that other shit. You like Dragon Ball Z, guess what you're looking at? And people are so fucking stupid, they want to categorize some shit like, yo, graffiti is art. You know what I'm saying? A visual that moves to a beat, that's hip hop. That's all rap is a visual moving to a beat. What up, Blake? I do graffiti too. Shit, there's graffiti on my wall downstairs. So, again, I was a B-boy. That shit may not mean nothing to nobody else. Coming up, hip-hop was all the fuck I knew. Hip-hop is how you learn the world. Hip-hop is how the fuck you was able to motherfucking relate to motherfuckers from every, other motherfucking regions and shit. Because I was traveling a lot. So the one goddamn thing that we always had, no matter where the fuck you went, you usually got cool back in the day. You would get cool with motherfuckers over your taste in music. Or do you hear a motherfucker bumping something like, yo, what's that? They tell you next you know you got a conversation, man, you don't know about this? No, where you from? Blah, 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 blah. Like you came up in the dopest era of hip hop. Thank you. I think so too. I came up with hip hop from its infancy, you know what I'm saying, to when it started growing and became this worldwide thing. I remember you was looked at crazy, you know what I'm saying, if you had your pants sagging. You was crazy if you had on an Eddie Bauer or a Jan Sport, or you had on some goddamn ski goggles in the middle of the city and shit. But everybody else like, yo, you got the polo joints. You feel me? I remember all that. I mean, I remember when Coca-Cola clothes was popular. You know what I'm saying? Everything from Benetton to Cross Colors to Carl Canada, Maurice Malone to this Tom Ford shit, everybody. I've watched the game change. You feel me? I remember, you know what I'm saying, skinny, you know what I'm saying, skinny Lee. I remember people frowned on skinny Levi's, used to rock striped Lees. I remember Lee jeans was the shit. You feel me? It's like, yo, man, British Knights, you know what I'm saying, and the British Walkers was better than Nikes. Pumas and Adidas was better than anything. I watched the game change. Anyway, I ain't on that. Now when I spit, it's because it's what I do and it's my way of expressing myself, and it's been the way of expressing myself since I was a kid. Some things you can't stop doing. Some of my darkest thoughts I express in rhyme because if I say it to people, I am crazy. But if I say it on a beat, oh, that was dope. That's the reality. You know what I'm saying? I get that dark shit up out of me, you know what I'm saying, in my rhymes. It's cathartic for me. I vent. That's why I say I only rhyme shit that I did. I don't say make believe rhymes and yeah, I was doing so and then we was in the coop and fuck all that. Said most black men in their 50s grew up with hip hop. I'm a few years old. You know what I'm talking about. And I still love hip hop. Right. Ralph Bottle said it on one of his videos the other day. If you came up in our era and shit, you can't fuck with this new shit. But your musical tastes have changed. You want some shit that you could bop along with and then play your R&B. You want something that you can have in a motherfucking playlist, like goddamn it, you got Stevie Wonder's motherfucker, anything from Hotter Than July, anything from Marvin Gaye's What's Going On, anything from Mary J. Blige, you know what I'm saying, My Life, you know what I'm saying, album and shit, anything from Quincy Jones or the Thriller album, anything from the old motherfucking Prince of the early motherfucking 90s and late 80s and shit, and then a style song. You can integrate my shit with anything. That's what the fuck I've been working on. My girl said, you are the only person I've ever seen take underground hip hop and give it an R&B vibe. And people don't understand that's the draw to my motherfucking energy. Like, hold on, that's hip hop, but it's hip hop with the blues. That's hip hop, but think about the beats that I choose. I choose emotional beats. I rhyme, you know what I'm saying, with the energy. And sometimes I rhyme dead so you can hear the words, or sometimes I rhyme with the energy, you know, with the emotion for you to feel the energy. And she was like, you're the only person I know who got hip hop that has an R&B vibe to it. That's what gives it that radio sound. And I'm like, I know. I've been working on trying to, you know what I'm saying, put that old school nostalgic sound, but not sounding dated. I've been working on that shit for years. So now I make shit that I just want to bump, and everybody that hear it, like, yo, let me get a copy of that so they can bump it. I'm making music just to ride to. I'm not making music to chart. I'm not making music to be the hot nigga. I'm not making music necessarily for the radio. I'm making music for your radio. If you like it, cool. Fuck everybody else. That's what I'm on. All right. Move away from that. That's so people can understand where I'm coming from as an artist. I'm not trying to be the next nigga. I'm old. It's past my time. You feel me? What the music that I came up on ain't the music they listen to no more. I'm almost forcing what I like on their beats back at them. You feel me? This my shit is for those who can, you know what I'm saying, who can like palate it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You either like you a tea or coffee nigga. I'm a coffee motherfucker. The shit that's out here now is tea. You feel me? That's what I present for those that want it. All right. So I'm listening, going back to the point that I was trying to make. And again, I'm not trying to diss nobody, you know what I'm saying, all of that. But they're not going to be happy with what I'm saying because black folks have no motherfucking reality and have no restraint. They can't hear you objectively, right? I'm listening to this dude, LA. Everything that he says about me, right? if I want to counter what he says, because I have the foresight to see what it's going to lead to. Like the times when I was like, dude, stop trying to like paint this narrative of me, because it's going, I've said it, it's going to empower these goofball motherfuckers because of how they see you, not because of how they see me. I'll give you an example. People have been saying for the longest time, I think I'm tough, I think I'm this, I think I'm that, because of the way I talk. That's coward nigga talk. I don't understand coward nigga talk because I don't make assessments of dudes like that. I don't give a fuck about what you think you are. So, you know what I mean? So when they start talking that bullshit, I don't get it. All right? Now, if your whole thing is you want to try to change what you think people's opinion of me is, that means you have an opinion of me. I hope people are following me with that. All right? When I told this dude, right, they look at you like the bum you're called. That's why you're doing what you're doing. For some strange reason, this dude truly believes nobody can see him trying to compensate for that years and years of being called a bum and being under the thumb of Michelle and all of that. That's all this shit is. When you get to the end of that shit, all of this is, I got it smoking now. You've been wanting to say that shit for the longest. You have been wanting to be the top dog for the longest. Again, Surfer Tangents laughed at it. But when I heard that swelling of pride in your voice, when you made that petty boast of being this, that, and a third, which is nothing, that shit blew my motherfucking mind. And I'm like, whoa. And if I wasn't in the frame of mind that I was in at the time when I heard it, I wouldn't have caught it. Bro, bro, like, it's so easy to like tip my hat. Yeah, you're the man, bro. When you consider what we're talking about, you're absolutely the motherfucking man. Yep, you're the shit. This is your sector. You're the king. You're the motherfucking king, boy. I'm not even gonna front. You're the shit, bro. When you look at what you're claiming and why you're claiming it, yeah, you're the shit, bro. One more time. The only reason why I told you this shit all falls at your feet, I want to go into it, right? I talked about a particular type of person. Check this out. This dude starts talking crazy to me. People may be looking at me one way, may be apprehensive, may be suspicious, may feel something, right? Ain't no certainty in it. They look at you and they can see for sure you ain't shit. They can see for sure you a bum. What they see is, if this bum ass nigga can get away with it, I can get away with it. You too stupid to see that. That's it. You are too fucking dumb to see that simple fucking point. You don't even see, in doing that, you put more focus on me. And everybody that runs to your show, these hundreds of people, right, represent all, especially when they start commenting, represent everybody who got a problem with me. I'm gonna try to let that sink in for a minute. Your show ain't 100 plus people just at your show. Your show, the greater number of people in your audience have a problem with me. Am I wrong, anybody? I just made one statement. You're the man. Yeah. You got the most live viewers. Yep. When you have all those live viewers, what's going on? When that shit happens and my name come up, right? Is it not true more than half of your audience, right, have an origin as being a part of my audience, number one. Number two, have personal issues with me. And anybody speaking disparaging of me gets support. Am I lying? I dare a motherfucker to say I'm lying. You just did it the other day. Y'all team up to talk about me. Am I lying? One person have a problem with me, they go find another motherfucker to have a problem with me, and then those two motherfuckers talk about me. Or a motherfucker have a problem with me, go to a show of a motherfucker who have a problem with me, then it become a panel of motherfuckers who got a problem with me. So it started, hold on, man. Let me see what my man talking about. This nigga Blade always come with the surprise, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be like a goodie bag out of nowhere. Like, hey, Styles. And just drop some shit and slide the fuck off. Like an evil, happy fucking dwarf or some shit. I don't know. Hey, sprinkle, and slide the fuck off. Hey, sprinkle.
Everybody, welcome to another great episode of the Mac Lessons Radio Show. I'm your wonderful host, Mr. Tariq.
12-10.
The half-ass dude usually waits for an opportunity to present itself, whereas the real ass dude, like I said before, creates his own opportunities.
Sound like me.
Good guy, could be a bad guy. It's a toss-up. But just because he's half-assed doesn't automatically put him in a category of a negative dude. Just an average type of cat. And then we get to number 3. The bitch-ass dude. Now, the bitch-ass dude, he doesn't even be in the neighborhood like the half-ass dude. The bitch-ass dude he stays in the house. Bitch-ass dude don't even come out the crib. Excuse me. The bitch-ass dude knows he's a bitch-ass dude. He's fully aware of his bitch-assness. This is why the bitch-ass dude pretty much stays in the house. Because if he were to venture out into parts unknown and people, and he knows this, if other people were to find out that he was a bitch-ass dude, he feels that his life or well-being might be in danger. Bitch-ass dudes really are really aware of themselves. So what they do, they try to either hide or convince other people that they're not bitch-ass dudes. So they try to act extra hard sometimes. But they do it from far away or when there's a crowd of other people. But the bitch-ass dude, really an angry type of cat who has some type of self-imposed solitary confinement. See, bitch-ass dudes back in the day were a little different than they were now. They've always been bitch-ass dudes, but remember back in the day, you never really saw them. You didn't hear too much from them. You heard about bitch-ass dudes.
Right.
But you really didn't hear too much from them. See, in every neighborhood, you remember back in the 70s and the 80s growing up, there was always one kid in the neighborhood that never really came out the house. I'm going to get on that in 1 second. Who's calling?
Hey, what's good? This is Mike from Chicago.
What's up, Mike? What's going on out there in Chicago, homie?
Hold on, let me run this back. Shout out to
But the
my man.
bitch-ass dude,
Hold on.
but it
Can't
gets
say no names.
Or
Hold on. This shit was like right on time. Hold
the
on.
heck, just an average type of cat. And then we get to number 3, the bitch-ass dude. Now, the bitch-ass dude, he doesn't even be in the neighborhood like the half-ass dude. The bitch-ass dude he stays in the house. Bitch-ass dude don't even come out the crib. Excuse me. The bitch-ass dude knows he's a bitch-ass dude. He's fully aware of his bitch-assness. This is why the bitch-ass dude pretty much stays in the house. Because if he were to venture out into parts unknown and people, and he knows this, if other people were to find out that he was a bitch ass dude, he feels that his life or well being might be in danger. Bitch ass dudes really are really aware of themselves. So what they do, they try to either hide or convince other people that they're not bitch ass dudes. So they try to act extra hard sometimes. But they do it from far away or when there's a crowd of other people. But the bitch ass dude, really an angry type of cat who has some type of self-imposed solitary confinement. See, bitch ass dudes back in the day were a little different than they were now. They've always been bitch ass dudes, but remember back in the day, you never really saw them. You didn't hear too much from them. You heard about bitch ass dudes, but you really didn't hear too much from them. See, in every neighborhood, you remember back in the 70s and the 80s growing up, there was always one kid in the neighborhood that never really came out the house. I'm gonna get on that in 1 second. Who's calling?
Hey, what's good? This is Mike from Chicago.
What's up, Mike? What's going on out there in Chicago, homie?
Yeah, man, it's cool, it's cool. I got a question for you, though.
Go ahead, man.
I was wondering what you think about all these weed-ass females, because all the girls that do weed nowadays, every one of them seems to smoke, and I don't do none of that, so would you say just avoid them, or try to deal with it, or?
Man, boy, you're preaching to the choir, man. You know what? Right now, there's so many weed head ass broads out here now. And what's funny, the thing is, it's not a race thing or whatever. Because see, the thing is, you get with a lot of sisters. 9 times out of 10, you get with a sister, especially under the age of 30, she's gonna be a weed head. So a lot of
like every one of them, even the white girls.
I was just about to say that. So a lot of guys. They would say, okay, let me just start fucking with white bitches. These white bitches are so methed out right now. Dude, they're fucking with meth like it's crazy. They're just as bad on the harder shit.
This one girl I met, she was telling me how she get X and all this crazy shit. I'm like, holy,
Man, these girls, if that's the thing, dude, it's time to get your passport on, to be perfectly honest. You know what I'm saying? I hate to talk, to go to extremes, but man, it's time to start hitting up other spots. Why y'all think I'm in Hawaii all the fucking time? You know what I'm saying? Right. There's a lot of meth addicts and shit like that over there too, but you have different things. Everybody ain't on that shit. You got different cultures. Oh. So it's time to it's really either get your passport on, women, and out of that.
I remember before you said that when they started doing.
Don't settle for that. The neighborhood who never really came outside. You always had the one cat who everybody knew he lived in the neighborhood, but people didn't know too much about him. Never really came outside. He would go to school. You see him at school. Then you guys go home. And then, the regular kids, you come home, you take your school clothes off. You put your play clothes on. You take your ass right back outside. But the little bitch ass dude, you never saw him. He never came back outside after school. You never saw the bitch ass dude kicking it, playing ball, none of that shit. He was always stuck in the house. Now, bitch ass dudes were created in 2 ways. He was a self-imposed bitch ass dude, meaning that he was just a scary type of dude who didn't want to go outside and interact with everybody. He might have been shy, nervous, bitch made, whatever. Or number 2, he might have been a bitch ass mama's boy. And that happens in a lot of cases. A lot of mothers, you turn your sons into little bitch ass dudes. Yep. A lot of times he might have wanted to go outside. And then the mom be like, no, you can't go outside until you cook, you clean, you got to do this. Your mama wanted you all up under her. You think, because back in the day, we would go knock on the bitch ass dude's door. Like, look, can Dante come out? I mean, we got a football game going on. We need an extra dude. Can Dante come out and play? No. And the mama might say, oh no, baby, Dante got to do this, Dante got to do that. You know what I'm saying? So the mama would kind of make him a bitch ass dude in many cases. Or sometimes he was just self imposed. But they've always been around. You just never heard from the bitch ass dude. And then they grew up to be serial killers, rapers, or whatever the fuck bitch ass dudes did back in the day. But the thing is, something happened to give bitch ass dudes a voice. The internet. The internet was the perfect vehicle for the bitch ass dudes.
I said the same shit. Damn.
It gave them a way to be anonymous and to vent their anger and their frustration of being a bitch ass dude. You ever look at certain message boards and you have
Bobby Boucher
dudes or guys with screen names who have 20,000 posts, 15,000 posts, 30,000 posts, dudes who just sit up all day posting shit on the internet. You ever notice that? And if you notice, cats like that are the biggest shit talkers. Anonymous dudes with a whole bunch of posts who sit on the internet all day talk the most shit. Yeah, fuck that nigga. They be online gangbanging. Fuck you, cuz. Fuck you, blood. Come on. They have a vehicle for being a bitch ass.
How about that?
Because if you talk shit anonymously or do any slick thing anonymously, that makes you a bitch by definition. Anonymous snitching, anonymous telling, anonymous shit talking, that's just a bitch ass move within itself.
Wow. Hey trolls, that was for you. He was describing one person that we know in particular. I won't say no names, but yeah, good breakdown. Awesome fucking link. Thank you. So yeah, I want to go, I want to, that old clip of Tariq there, that was like refreshing. That was refreshing. I'm going to go back and, that's a 30-minute little clip. I'm going to go back and listen to the whole shit. I like that. That was dope. I'm going to have to go ahead and, check that page. I didn't know if that was Tariq's page or not, but I'm definitely going to check it out. I know it got like 300 videos on it. I saw that shit the other day. Hold on, what do I want to do now? Because I am on my phone, so I can move around. Do I want to go outside and smoke this joint or in the garage? The coffee's brewing. Niggas be scared of their own identity. All right. I want to address this before I smoke. What up, Tree? Shout out Fair Play. Yo. Yeah, I just need to get this shit off my chest, man. So, a lot of times I think that when we get on here and we talk, I'm not saying that when I say we, I'm saying generally, but the realer dudes on here don't do it. When we get on here and talk, right, a lot of us have to pull back. Because if you talk too much, it gets misinterpreted by the bitch ass niggas like he just described, and they start anonymously doing shit. I'm listening to this dude's video, and I'm going to be 100. That shit made me mad. It made me mad as fuck. And I want to explain why. I think, I'm going to grab this cup of coffee and go outside because it's in the garage because the sun's starting to come on the deck. It's hot the fuck out there. But, my man, I'm listening to this dude, and I'm like listening to what he's talking about. And it just made me feel like really fucked up because like, my name is involved, right? Well, my name was involved in what he was saying. He like, basically something that I said that I guess he was either trying to disprove or minimize or what the fuck ever, right? And just the reality of that shit I found disturbing, right? Because it contradicts everything else. I'll explain. You can't say that you keeping it smoking without considering what's smoking. In this context, smoking is the bullshit he keeps going. You know what I'm saying? The bullshit that he instigates, the shit that he's talking about people. Keeping it smoking is roasting. Keeping it smoking is everybody talking shit about each other. That's what it is, right? And him being the focus of it, him being the center of it. Y'all all are talking shit to each other, about each other on my platform. That's what I do. I led the charge on that. Would y'all agree to that? I want to make sure we're under the same understanding before I move forward. Would y'all agree to that? What is keeping it smoking? Somebody, you know what I'm saying? This shit is, you know what I'm saying, closer to real time than anything. What's keeping it smoking? Somebody break that down for me right quick. Well, I'm, you know what I'm saying, moving around and shit. Is not keeping it smoking, like talking shit, cracking jokes, you know what I'm saying, going in on each other. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's the roast arena, right? That's what keeping it smoking is, right? It's smoking. We're talking about each other. Yes or no? On every other show, people got a million comments. I'm asking right now. I'm admitting that I'm wrong. That ain't enough? So I'm okay. Styles is wrong. Styles is fucked up. Man, Styles is the bullshit nigga. Now, seriously, what is keeping it smoking? Let's keep it all the way 1,000. Methane crack. What? I don't know what that is, but okay. That nigga Blade a genius. So Blade must have said somebody be having meth and crack vape pens. I guess Tree don't know that you can do that, right? They have the electric dab pens, bro, that you know it get hot enough that you can put anything in that capsule, bro. So motherfuckers do be riding around putting crack in them vaporizers, bro. Matter of fact, look up the Snoop G pen. Like I don't know where mine is and shit. I got two of them. It got a glass chamber, shit, so you can like it has a glass chamber and the heating device is on a spring, so you can load the chamber up with whatever the fuck you want, and the damn heating element is being pushed down by a motherfucking spring. That shit is ideal for a motherfucker who got a jumbo. Real shit. That who's smoking crack on the go? You gonna have me a quick blast before I go back to work. You know what I'm saying? What up, Belly? So listen, come on, man. Like I don't want to get distracted. Listen, somebody break down what keeping it smoking is. Somebody break it down for me, please. No, you good. You good. No, you said preach, bro. Well, I want all y'all niggers to tell me in this hour what in the fuck is keeping it smoking. Right, but I'm saying in what context? Think about what we talking about, the sector and all of that shit. What's keeping it smoking? What's roasting? Anybody. And again, I'm not saying this to Dog LA. I'm saying this to give him props. Drama. Thank you. So he keeping the drama going. He keeping the drama going. You know what I'm saying? Tommy don't got the drama going. I just insert drama for smoking. Tommy don't got the drama. I brought the drama. I'm the reason I caused the drama. I keep the drama. The drama's about me. Feel me? That's what dude was talking about today. And I felt stupid as fuck. The reason why I felt stupid as fuck, because I just called it the other day. When I back you into a corner, what you do, you start talking, and this nigga done told his mind state a million times. I'm like, why do you think I'm susceptible to the dumb shit you do? I want to break this down, right? Just listen to me, feel me on this. The other day, and he did this shit twice. The other day, right? He was trying to like play that embarrassment games. So I saw that dark energy. The other day, I had this dude on the phone, and he's still trying to run the same joke that I ignored for years, right? Right? Talking about you got your ass licked this way and that way or whatever. And every time I get on the phone with him when he want to bring that shit up, he's always asking me, how was it done to me? Was you laying down? Was you standing up? Or some stupid shit like that. He believes that him asking me that is embarrassing. It's not embarrassing to be curious about how a man had some shit done to him. You're comfortable with that. Said, what energy was dark? What you talking about, man? I don't know what y'all talking about. I want y'all put it in the chat room, right? I'm talking to dude. I'm like, yo, what are you on? Why are you even asking me that? And then he jumps to the next motherfucking thing. He gets on that for a minute, whatever, and then you can hear his frustration. When he can't come up with anything else to say and he can't push the joke, man, I'll beat your ass, you soft. Pause. I was talking to him once before, like, yo, why do you always go to that bridge and shit? That's the chink in your armor. That's your weakness. I don't have no weaknesses, bro. What are you talking about? As far as what you're like, whatever you're on, weaknesses, like people try to exploit people's weaknesses in battle. People try to exploit people's weaknesses in business, in relationships, and all that other shit. Right? My weakness, how? What you talking about? When the nigga first started the shit, right? The first, I'm gonna find out what your girl looked like. I'm like, no matter what, this is 3 years ago. No matter what ugly gargoyle face bitch you put up, that's my bitch. I don't give a fuck. Yep, I claim them. I'm like, and you don't even realize, as far as women go, that's way more honorable. Abraham Lincoln said it best. My wife may not be as fair as many maidens be, but a better love I've never known till she smiled on me. If you don't understand that, you ain't never gonna understand what being a man is. You should be with who you are because they're a delight to your heart. They're a treasure to your eye. The motherfucking sound of their voice is a song to your heart. You don't understand that, nigga? I'm sorry, I can't teach you that motherfucking lesson. When you start talking to me on the level of I need to impress upon you why my girl is desirable, hold on, nigga. We don't look at women for the same goddamn thing. The reason why I always say you change what you see when you change what you looking at. If all you looking at is cleavage and motherfucking ass size, then it's a whole lot of shit that you might motherfucking miss. Stupid motherfucker. If you're looking at a baseball cap and how much motherfucking weed I ingest, you might miss the fact, yo, this nigga's kind of smart. If you're paying attention to, I don't like the way he talk, and he talks angry and all that other Karen shit that you motherfuckers be on, you might miss, like, hold on, this nigga's really organized. Damn, he's really motivated. When you in your 40s and all you talking about is sex, right? I can't judge that. I'm gonna be 1,000. When it comes to this shit with Tiffany and every other motherfucking female that be involved, talking shit is one motherfucking thing. I do not know that nigga's struggle. I do not know that nigga's life. I don't live with mom. Mom put me out at 15. Grandma put me out at 17. I don't know what it's like to be an adult at home. I can only assume. Maybe I'm wrong. When I talk shit about him living at home, because to me it would be embarrassing, but I have no clue what it's like. You feel what I'm saying? I have no idea what the fuck it's like. So in that case, I'm not an authority. I can't say nothing. How can I judge him? I'm being 100%. I'm tipping my hat to that nigga. Again, I got put out at 15. Me and my moms don't have a relationship. So you could say, oh, well, my mama don't love me like your mama. Diane don't love me like Deborah love you. I'll give you all the ammunition you need. And you know what I'm saying? And Audrey didn't either. Audrey was like, fuck it. You ain't going to knock on these doors with these watchtowers and these awakes. You can get the fuck on. You feel me? And I wasn't able to go back home. So you right, man. Deborah love you more than me. You That's smooth. You feel me? Yeah, you that nigga. I don't know what it's like to live like that. I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. Because I don't even know what your situation is like. I don't know what your money is like and all of that. And it's not motherfucking fair for me to make an assessment of my way of life is the more noble or the more manly or the more righteous. You're right. If you don't have to struggle, why should you? You're absolutely right, dog. Everything that you're saying is real. Everything that I'm saying is bullshit. That's how I'm looking at it now. And I'm not fucking playing. When you looking at this YouTube shit, you absolutely right, nigga. You are 100% the shit. You right. Because every fucking thing that you make a big deal about, that don't mean a goddamn thing to me. You right. I'm lacking in this. Are y'all following me? When I listen to a nigga talking about his position in YouTube now, it don't matter the track record. It don't matter what you've done. It don't matter what the effects are. It doesn't matter if you define what the behavior is right now. Just look at it for what it is. Right now, I got it smoking. You 100% right. You do. You are absolutely 100% right. You got it smoking. You say it's your sector. You're right. You're the only motherfucker in it. It's you sitting on your show talking about a select crew, a set certain crew of motherfuckers. You're right. I brought so and so and so. You're 100% right because they was doing something completely different. You got everybody on what you want, which is a bunch of talking about each other's shit. You're 100% right. What up? What up, boy? You 100% right. When a nigga say, Styles and so say, then it's because of me you got to view. Hold the fuck on, dude. Like, seriously? I don't know why nobody subscribed to your channel. But let's just say this. Say, for instance, they wasn't subscribed to you, right? Or they wasn't familiar with your other channels, right? They just happened to come across, right? They hear you talking about this guy named Styles. Who the fuck is this guy named Styles? Then you'll say my name or my channel name, and then they'll go check it out. And then it becomes, well, you know what? This nigga Styles is, he always seem angry. He always seem down. His vibe is all dark. He don't be happy. He don't be smiling. He don't be playing and shit. I don't like that. This nigga in LA, he cool. He laugh all the time. He don't be taking this shit serious and shit. He be kicking it. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. Right? How did that person get familiar with you? Hey y'all, throw up your 5,000s if Styles is so and so. Styles ain't there to defend himself. It's just what the fuck you talking about. Then when Styles calls, it becomes, oh, look at how many times he called. Nobody stopped to say, damn, if a motherfucker was lying on me in a public forum and shit, I'd probably call a bunch of times too. Nah, that's what dude said. You right, dude the shit. Dude is the motherfucking shit. Oh, it's not about what this nigga ever said that was questionable. It's never about what this motherfucking dude said that was some motherfucking suspect. It's always what somebody else did, and it's always done as an invasive tactic. Because don't nobody stop and say, wait a minute, why didn't you answer that question? It's always about how embarrassing he's laying out what he's saying. You feel me? You feel me? So you're right. It is his sector. When a nigga sit up and say, yeah, I have 100 so-and-so, like, really? I guess, you know what I'm saying, the proper response would be to say, well, do you remember when I had 300? I'm not even going to do that. For what? Because it ain't about what went on. It's about what's going on right now. And what about what's going on right now is it's his time in the sun. Anybody trying to motherfucking block that is wrong. When you a bitch, nigga. No. MJ, you wrong. You wrong, dog. You wrong. It's not even that. It ain't that they love watching the train wreck. It ain't that. No. No. It's because he keeping it smoking. No. Y'all missing me on this. Y'all missing me on this. Anything that's going on is because he said so. All right? Anything that he said is going on is because he said so. Y'all just not following me. I'm going to break it down. Number one, right? If he say, I got physical limitations, I got physical limitations. He don't need to have no proof for that. All he got to do is say it. And if you don't argue with him enough or roast him accordingly or whatever, what he said is real. You feel me? Who is it real to? everybody he needs to appeal to. Those are not people that strike my fancy or people that I want to motherfucking talk to. Now, y'all, listen. If it comes from Lamar, it's all facts. Absolutely, Blade. Yeah. He's above approach. He's above, you know what I'm saying, consideration. He's above analysis. No, he can sit down. Remember, this person, he could be a FBI or a CSI, you know what I'm saying, profiler. He got everybody figured out. Yeah, you're right. So, yeah. So when I'm listening to this dude, and I'm like, yo, dude, you had multiple shows about Jamila. You had a problem with Jamila when she fucked Mike. You had a problem with Jamila when she was fucking Mike. You had a problem with Jamila when she wasn't fucking Mike because she fucked Mike. Then you had a problem with Jamila because Jamila wasn't mad about the things that Mike had said. Then you had Jamila on your motherfucking show to address Mike and embarrass Mike that you was talking to Jamila again. Then you was mad at Jamila again for motherfucking being around Mike. Now Jamila's mad at you because you fucking with somebody who used to talk to Mike. Yep, it's all about you, bro. You're absolutely right. Jamila ain't got shit to do with that. It's all about you. It's all about you. When Joy Kinay went on Mike Mill's show, right, it became LA's business to let Cliff know ethically and morally how he should felt. Well, in this situation, this, that, and the other. So why don't you? Why don't you? Why don't you? And it's always look at things the way I look at things. Consider things the way I consider things. If you don't do shit my way, you're stupid. And everybody, check it out. Everybody who like are independent, got their own fucking homes, vehicles, businesses, lives, children, all that old bullshit. Your way of life is stupid because he's got it figured out. You're dumb. You're stupid. And if every motherfucking body had just did things the way he say, not only would he reap the benefits of it and shit, your life would be that much more fucking richer and fuller. Yup. You're just the dumbass that don't realize the blessing that's been bestowed upon you with the RGR fucking smokehouse. You just don't realize that shit. And let's think about it. If it wasn't for this motherfucker, you wouldn't know about all of the great tea being spilled all around. Hey, look, y'all, Tommy, who has his own show, his own brand, his own audience, who's bigger than me, well, he talked about somebody. And I want to talk about that. So let's listen to it. Listen to him berate and insult this person, which enables me to fucking insult and berate this person. And now you too can insult and berate this person because we're doing it. And this person is the designated target for today. And when we do this, we have insubstantiated this person and taken their value away. And because we said so, you are no longer a fucking person. Nah. What up, Angel? So when I heard that nigga, right, and I can go play it for you. When I heard that nigga and all of these, like I said, the swelling of pride. I did this, and I've kept it hot, and I've been so-and-so for this amount of time, and I'm like, nigga, what? Wow, I love when niggas, you know what I'm saying, get on the road. That shit blows my mind. And then I look at all of this shit going back to motherfucking November. Every time Styles dropped a song, you're Pac Ward. That was whack. This is garbage. Hold on, man. Ain't you doing a project? Shouldn't you be focused on your project? Why are you trying to discourage people about mine? Styles is scamming. Styles owes so-and-so some money. Styles lied. 2 raw rings. Yeah, he pulled them out of his pocket. They had gum and lint on them. Ha 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 ha. Most of this shit I wasn't hip to. Because, man, hey man, ignore that shit. What's up, boy? I wasn't hip to it. It was goofy. Nigga, what? Raw rings? What the fuck is a raw ring? I didn't know till the other day what that shit was. Grown ass people listening to that shit. I'm like, you know, a lot of times when people propose, they'll pull the ring out their shirt pocket, you know what I'm saying, out of like a drink. You know what I'm saying? There's all kinds of creative ways that motherfuckers present a ring to a motherfucker, right? That he can hit on the yacht, all that shit. Don't ever question that shit, man. Right? And I'm like, yeah, and motherfuckers go along with this motherfucking game. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, everybody else that has like real lives and quality lives, you're fucked up because you haven't created your virtual world. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I got you. So he's right. And when I sat there and I listened to that shit, I'm like, check it out. Why me and Cliff going at it right now? Why did Cliff start talking shit to me again? LA. Me and Cliff got into it last year. Why? LA. Cliff jumping up for LA. The whole story about this motherfucking kick bullshit. Who it come from? LA. All of the trolling that was coming to my motherfucking crib, who it come from? LA. Because y'all run back and report it to him. Just like last example of a motherfucker doing it was Dookie the other day, Dookie Ball. Y'all all do it. It's LA. Maybe he just claimed it. See, I'm glad I set the blueprint. You set the blueprint of how people to diss me. Yeah, because I ain't gonna get no shine as long as you around. I got you. That's LA. And I'm like, I don't want no shine. I shine naturally. I'm not trying to be the man. But it's cool though. Because if that's all the fuck you want, I get it. I get how you threatened by me. You're 100% right. All the more reason for me to fall my old ass back. When a nigga is 44 years old and I'm 49 and this nigga say, I'm not gonna get beat up by an old man, hold the fuck up. Assalamu alaikum. Feel what I'm saying? When a nigga is 5 years younger than me, and not even 5, 4 months, you know what I'm saying? 4 months younger than me, essentially. Right? I mean, 4 years and a couple of months, you know what I'm saying? Wait, 4 years and a month younger than me, and say that I'm an old man. Boy, listen. 4 years and a month, because he was born in November, I was born in December. 4 years and a month. You feel me? I'm an old man. Oh, dude, I don't know what the fuck your mind is on. What the fuck is you thinking about? How you see yourself? What? What? Okay. All that shoe layout shit. Then all that shit makes sense then. 100%. All that shit makes sense then. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm thinking about all of this stupid shit that's been going on for months. Like, hold up. Every time I recorded a song, I wasn't going out challenging nobody. I played my shit. I didn't ask you to critique my shit. I didn't give a fuck about your opinion, but you never came. It was just whack because you said it was whack. All right, cool. I don't give a fuck about you saying it's whack, but you're trying to encourage other people to say it's whack just to do it because it bothers you that people was giving me props on my music. It bothers you that people give me compliments on anything. Right. The one called LA 81. Yeah. Everything he does is 81. He wants to, you know what I'm saying? He wants to play himself as younger. All that you sickly, you this, like, hold on, nigga, what? We're the same age. Hospital. I know. I have to be there tomorrow. I know. Y'all want to do the pre-check-in? Fuck that shit. Well, it's hotter than the hole in church in this goddamn garage. Anyway, I'm listening to that shit. And then all of these claims and I have so and so and y'all don't have this number. I'm like, what the fuck? Like this ain't no ongoing thing. This is a new thing. This is a relatively recent. Like, man, you know what? I'm done, man. I can't take this shit no more. Just stupid ass, weak ass bullshit all the time. Just lame shit all the fucking time. Just talking about this empty. What are you yapping about? The last thing, right, is this Tiffany shit. When I'm talking about like, and they gonna flag because of Tiffany, like, you gotta be a kid. You gotta straight up be a kid in the mind. You finally got the fucking reaction that you want. It's just like a bitch. It's like a bitch trying to stir up a whole bunch of shit and then sit back and say, I don't know what they tripping over. I'm so sick of this nigga. I can't even stress it no more. I can't stress this, like this whole little let's pretend to be this, that, and the other, and the real people are fake and the fake people are real, and motherfuckers getting on here talking about I'm having ramen noodles, but I know you're gonna say he's having ramen noodles, but I don't care what you think, I'm having them because they're delicious. Like, why do you even have to say that in the first place? You feel me? Like it's just too fucking much, man. Bitch talk about you, then you say something. She want to go extra, then tell you if you strong, do something. Like if I wasn't, I wouldn't have did it in the first place. What the fuck is? You know what? Y'all pretend too much. That shit is too much for me, man. Like I'm not even fucking playing. I'm like, yo, I motherfucking put out a mixtape that I took my time crafting. It ain't about it being my motherfucking music. I was being honest with myself. I put together a hot fucking playlist. Niggas can't even, like Ralph, a couple of my motherfucking guys, niggas can't even say like, yo, Styles, you got some hot shit. It can't ever be that because you think I'm gonna make it. Even when I'm like, I'm 50, I'm embarrassed to motherfucking even get on stage with these songs, no matter what nobody feel about them, because I know that I'm old. Y'all on some stupid shit. Y'all dated me. It don't matter how I look or how the fuck I feel. Y'all dated me. I shouldn't have the right. Well, I'm not sorry, not even the right. I shouldn't feel no way about myself. Y'all should tell me how I should feel. I get it. Because a bunch of insecure motherfuckers are being told how they should feel, so they want to tell other motherfuckers. I get it. I'm not even bullshitting. Right. I watched this cat, Willie Wise guy. That shit fucked me up. I'm talking about this nigga I know got mental issues. This nigga dissed me a year ago out of nowhere. I don't know who the fuck he is. I just became really aware of that shit, right? Then had the actual fucking nerve to come in on some smooth shit, like he cool, to ask me some shit about why me and Tommy got into it, to ask me pretty much to join him. Yeah, if Tommy was on some men's rights shit. Then every time I hear this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Every time I hear this nigga running his mouth, yeah, he quick to talk about hair weave and he quick to talk about this, but he ain't quick to talk about men's rights. I'm like, how the like, dude, you got to be slow in the motherfucker to keep going back to that. The nigga then came to your show and dissed you, talked about you, then tried to pit it like me and you we don't like each other now because of like all this faggoty shit. And the next thing you do, you dissing me again. Then you want to talk to Cliff. You don't know nothing about the whole issue, but what Cliff say is the truth. I'm the one that's on some bullshit. Then when I go back at Cliff, you got a video about that. Then you got it. I'm like, you a clout chasing fag. You trying to stay in the middle of all this bullshit. Ralph reneged on like you can't even see when you being trolled. I keep coming to his channel telling him, and he's doing it because he's trying to get his numbers up. The shit is wild. What you say? Styles, I'm the big homie. When you talking about New York, I don't got a 212. They know that my gun. What? I don't understand that bullshit lingo, bro. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's a no, I think he's a Sagittarius. I don't even know what that means. And then on top of that, like triple darkness, like I don't know what you're trying to be or what you call yourself trying to do or whatever, but either way, I'm not interested, bro. You ain't on shit. You just another motherfucker coming along to say some shit because you think it's an easy fucking target. I'm not on that, bro. Beat it. All right. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, bro. Nor do I give a fuck. I never know what the fuck you talking about. Nor do I give a fuck. Seriously. You talking to me about what your gun does? Like, what does that mean? You don't have no beef with me, man. Carry your ass on. Now, if you're over here trying to imply that you're a tough guy, or you're trying to stir up a beef, or you're trying to get a response, or get me to say some heated thing to you, well, I'm gonna say this: you a bitch, and I'm gonna leave it there. You a bitch, so I'm gonna treat you just like a bitch. Your whole ploy was bitch made. All right, there was no issues. When you posted that song, if you didn't have enough maturity, presence of mind, or G code in you to just like fall back from that, oh man, this song is about scrap. You know what I mean? If I put it up, he might feel some kind of way, right? No, you said fuck that. I'm putting it up for whatever reason, right? If you can't consider, man, niggas was lying on me, made a song about it, nigga supposed to be cool, be put it up, I'll probably be pissed too. You can't look at that. That means that you want to kick off some shit. Then behind that, yeah, Styles got a problem with me. I ain't rocking with Styles. I can't jack with Styles. You know why Styles has a problem with you. If you're not mature enough to come like, well, you know what, I did some shit that could be looked at as foul, but hey, whatever. You can't let it go when I've let it go, then that shows that you a bullshit nigga. Now, after the fact, your name ain't been mentioned no more. I ain't talked about you. Now you over here talking about what you do and where you from and all. Nigga, yeah, I am hood, but I'm not imaginary hood like you. I don't refer to things, you know what I'm saying, with some bullshit, what's the current slang of busting a gun and shit. Fuck all that. That shit's corny. You're corny. You feel me? So the fact that you over here trying to stir the pot when I'm talking about all of the bullshit I'm looking at is further testament to the fact that I don't need to be fucking with you slow niggas. Okay? Bitch nigga. BK to the end, wavy, scrap, and all that old bullshit. I don't give a fuck about that. You another nigga on this motherfucker pretending to be something. What do you get from all that? It's wavy, and you know I'm on that time, and blah, 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 and I'm out here selling the cracks. Yo, do you think people want to be in the projects? You think that's some dope shit? That's a badge of honor? You think it's cool to be a grown ass man walking through a neighborhood claiming to be a fucking gang member? For real? Because I have that past or whatever, you think that we relate some type of way? I'm not a blood, bro. I'm from Chicago. The gang that I'm a part of is a derivative of the Blackstones, which formed your gang. So if anything, you my fucking son. But not really, because I'm not in that shit no more. I'm an old ass man. From the stripes that I've gained or whatever, there's certain things that I don't talk about. I might hint to it, but I just don't out and out say it. You want to let everybody know that your gun clap? Okay, cool. Your gun claps. Yay. Gold star for you. What does that win you on the greater fucking scheme of anything? Because don't nobody know nobody that you fucking gun clapped around this motherfucker. And guess what? Most of these soft ass people, they knew who you gun clapped around this motherfucker. They would tell on your ass. And guess what? The same shit you doing right now, you will be doing in a cell block. So save that shit. Okay? It don't impress nobody. Little kids are impressed by that shit. You'll do better doing that shit on Twitter with the other Chicago goofballs. All right? Furthermore, you want to talk about a whole bunch of slang and this wavy scrap and all this old bull. Nigga, I'm about to be 50. Do you know how a 50-year-old motherfucker look like? Yeah, I'm keeping it lit, son. You know what it is, son. I try to get my boogie down here. It is what it is. Like, seriously? Do you think I'm in circles that I'm talking like that all the fucking time? Excuse me, sir. Yeah, I'm just trying to follow up on this invoice. Hey, yo, what's up, cuz? I'm trying to know what's going on with the business, you dig? I bought 55 of the your digs or whatever. They ain't showed up at the thing. I'm feeling some kind of way. Hey, yo, when the driver get here, I'm bound to open this shit up. Do you know who you fucking with, son? Word. Better keep it wavy. Be the fuck realistic. Yo, Doc, what's going on? Yeah, I know gotta have this invasive procedure, son. Hey, yo, son, that's my word. You better not be having no hijinks going on. I can't take no hijinks and antics, son. You know what this is, son. Keep it wavy, son. Hey, yo, word. When y'all hitting me with that shit, hey, yo, can a nigga get a pint of that lean, son? You know y'all about to knock me out with the super dope anesthesia. So, I mean, Sam, can I get up out of here with a pint of that lean to walk with? Because you know it's going to be pain and shit, son. The fuck is you talking about, dude? All of you niggas. Yeah, what your girlfriend look like? Nigga, am I fucking 30? Yes, me and my girl walk into the spot and we make everyone stop and stare because we're a power nigga, we old. We ain't going to the goddamn club. If we go any goddamn where she's goddamn dressed up and I'm motherfucking suited up. What the fuck? You ain't motherfucking doing these little kid dances in no fucking high heels, no slippery bottoms. I don't go to them type of clubs, nigga. Where motherfuckers got on tight pants hanging off their ass. I ain't on that shit. We going where motherfuckers got button downs and ties and shit like that. And half the time motherfuckers ain't dancing. They standing around with cocktails passing business cards. What the fuck is you talking about? Bitch. That shit that you was in, yeah, we was gonna walk through the bar. What? Man, please. Hey, hand me one, shorty. Like, are you fucking serious? I told you years ago my girl was a motherfucking ranking member of the AKA. You think we going to the spot? You think we at the motherfucking lounge, nigga? Fuck is you talking about? You think I'm laying my motherfucking shoes on the bed? Oh, I'ma kill the game. Nigga, I put an outfit together in my mind in the shower, bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm a grown ass man. And I don't dress for the outside, nigga. I dress for me. I wear what the fuck I like, the mood I'm in, and what the fuck is comfortable. Like most goddamn grown folks. Dumbass. But hold on, you the man though. You the motherfucking man, boy. You the man. Real shit. You on here trying to convince you old than a motherfucker, trying to convince motherfuckers of your preference for fucking cunnilingus. Oh, I enjoy eating the box. Nigga, anybody who been around the motherfucking block a couple times know what that is. That's weak nigga game. You gonna throw it out there, you know what I'm saying, hoping that you catch some motherfucking body, you know what I'm saying, interest and shit. Yeah, and I like so and so and blah blah blah. Get the fuck out of here, fag. It's like the shit with this motherfucking broad right now. Oh, now you trying to say she a hoe. No, nigga, you trying to motherfucking dismiss the fact that probably she is. You don't know shit about that bitch. But put all your eggs in the basket. And I'm not saying that you wrong for doing that. I'm not saying that you out of line. Men do what the fuck they think is necessary. If you thought that was necessary to establish that you have a real relationship, the real question is, why'd you have to do that? Throw me a CI, baby. Over there on the counter. You had to do that. Because it doesn't make sense after you sat back and talked all the shit about other people in a relationship, how you weren't trying to be in a relationship till you got your goddamn career in order and all that old dumb shit, nigga. Your career ain't in order. So you done contradicted yourself a bunch of times. You feel me? But now you're trying to let everybody know that you well adjusted. You got a real love thing going on. Nigga, you just had a love thing going on with the motherfucking white girl who's supposedly pregnant and shit. You know what I'm saying? You had a love thing going on with another motherfucker before that and shit. I don't know many motherfuckers who done been in like love 3 different times within a year and a half or 2 years. That ain't no love thing to me. That shit is insane. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all going through all this. Oh, that's my baby. Like, I ain't never seen a grown ass man, like, I'm talking about most niggas get on some resentful shit after they go through something for a minute. And it's hard to call them the next bitch your baby until the fuck she earns that. Everybody your baby, soon as they call you. Oh, I got a new baby. It's my new baby. Like, you 8th grade in love with being in love ass motherfucker, you. Infatuated with being infatuated. Like, fuck out of here, man. The thrill of the relationship ass nigga. Fuck out of here, dude. Cornball. But again, hey, I don't know what that's like, so I really can't speak on it. I don't know what it's like to brag about a sexual adventure for a month. I don't know what, like, yeah, they just jealous. They just jealous. They just jealous. It sounds like you want motherfuckers to be jealous. That's some needy shit. Somebody holler at me. Somebody holler at me. If beforehand you like, oh man, y'all gonna be mad about this. If while he hit me talking about, yeah, you gonna be mad when I show you. No, I'm not. I don't fuck with white girls. Why the fuck would I be mad about you fucking some Ofe? Like, you feel what I'm saying? You had to spread that shit as far as the fuck you could to get a reaction while lying about fucking with motherfucking cat. Man. And I still wager them chicks dogged your ass out from the moment they dropped your ass off and got around the corner. They talked about your ass all the way home. You know what I'm saying? With a few breaks for motherfucking peeing, gas, and motherfucking snacks. And I bet you when they stopped did that, they was next to each other in the stall laughing. Probably hot, you know what I'm saying, low-fiving each other under the damn stall. Girl, they didn't even have to say the joke no more. Did that nigga shit on himself? Girl. He made you wash his shirt out. Don't even talk about it, girl. They be driving for an hour, listening to music, it's quiet. Girl. I bet you that shit happened. I bet you that shit happened. Right, infatuated with being infatuated. In love with the idea of being in love. But got it. You got me beat. Because I don't operate on that level of bullshit. Everybody else is playing this game. I don't operate. I'm going to fall back. I'll say he wins. Like, excuse me. My man said he wouldn't feel right messing with a chick living in his mama's basement. Fucking a bitch and where you live ain't got shit to do with each other. But I feel where you're coming from because the mindset is, how could you be comfortable with yourself knowing that you like living in a position that's lacking that could be judged, right? Well, if you're not judging yourself, what difference do it make how the next person is judging you? You feel me? Who the fuck think they're a bad person? I mean, most people don't think that they're a bad person. You feel me? Most people think there's nothing wrong with the way they do things. It's the world. They're not fucked up. It's the world. And if the world would change, then they would see that their way is right. Those are the unrealistic people. Those are the same ones that's always telling you that you need to adjust and adapt, but they mean to them. They don't mean that, you know what I'm saying, you need to, like, you know what I'm saying, see things as they are and move accordingly. No, no, no. What they mean is you're wrong because you're doing what everybody else do. Their way is the right way, and you're just not enlightened enough to see that shit yet. That's what it is. You feel me? Then you got a lot of people in the world on, they're living their dreams as children, as adults. In their mind, they're supposed to be elevated, put on pedestals, celebrated. They're smart. They're this, they're that. They deserve these things, or they're mad because their parents, or this and that and the third. And it becomes everybody else's responsibility to make the world smooth for them. And when you don't do that, then they have an issue with you. And then everyone who does, you know, assimilate and bow down to them, well, then they become the audience of, you know what I'm saying, the people who get to hear them say how fucked up you are. Most people need a bad guy. You know what I'm saying? They're the hero, and they need a villain to set themselves against. And they need an audience to take sides so they can have value. If you're a person that don't give a fuck about the, you know what I'm saying, being a hero or villain or the goddamn audience, you're at a disadvantage. That's why I say LA wins. What I'm saying making sense? I look at all this, like even the dumb shit about fighting, right? I'm not some ignorant nigga that just want a motherfucker go out and scrap with motherfuckers. I ain't on that. You feel what I'm saying? Because a fight could go either motherfucking way. But if we're just talking in the context of right and wrong, that's what I be operating from. That's it. Ain't nothing extra. I shouldn't have to talk about the principle of any goddamn thing when everybody involved know what the fuck is going on. But with niggas, I don't understand. Niggas can do all kinds of shit, and then they want you to explain what your reaction is. And that shit does not make sense to me. You feel me? I'll leave it. I'll come and get some coffee. That's the one thing I don't fucking understand. Hold on, fam. Hold on. One second. All right, I'm back outside. All right. So, hold on. So, going back to what I was saying, looking at all this shit, listen to what dude was talking about. And I start this really considering this shit. I'm like, this nigga been stirring shit up for the longest time. He always got something to say about what's going on with the next motherfucker. Always got a critique, always got a criticism, always got a stupid ass fucking judgment. Just in the end to say, well, I'm the one. You know what? Yeah, you can have that, dog. Because I don't gain shit from arguing with a motherfucker about stupid shit. You can have that shit, dog. No fucking doubt. When I look at all of the time, all of the money, everything that's been fucking wasted by me and other people trying to make their shit pop for a destructive motherfucker like this to want to claim victory of being the person that's stirring up the most bullshit, I got it smoking. Like, that's what's important to you. You want everybody else to place the same fucking value on the dumbass shit you talking about. And then we sit up and we talk about stupid shit. He lived with his mom. He lived in his mama's house. He this, that, and the other. That's nigga shit. That's nigga shit. Because if you go motherfucking talk about he lived in his mama house, then you should talk about every goddamn thing that dude does. But for some fucking reason, that shit don't get considered. All the wishy-washy flip-flopping, simping behind a bitch, then dissing a bitch. That shit works for motherfuckers on some immature shit. And everybody's playing that game. I'm not with it no more. I start my little, I guess, preps for the little shit that I got, you know what I'm saying, going on. You know what I'm saying, whatever. It starts tomorrow. I wanted to have a giveaway on the 15th. I'm still trying to push on that shit, but I don't know what the fuck these doctors plan to do. I'm gonna figure out when I get up off here and hit these motherfuckers back. But like I said, because I'm in a more serious state of mind, I'm not on no silly shit right now. I'm just like, yo, I'm really bugging on that shit I heard today. And I don't think I'm really articulating my thought enough. To me, it was such a bullshit. Hey, Lamar, hey, girl, what's that? I don't know. It was just, the shit was just so fucking petty. It just really irked the shit out of me. And I'm like, you know what? He right. No, he ain't talked about nobody else. It ain't due to like the bullshit he been doing. It ain't like he tried to construct a fucking narrative to make, he's admitted to all of this shit. But now it's just, no, I'm just the shit. I've been hot, and all of y'all are jealous of me. And look, y'all want to flag me just because I haven't done anything. Like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm so fucking cool on this shit. Yeah. So it's whatever. This all the faggoty shit, just the stupid references. It's just gay as fuck to me now. What up? What up, sweet D? It's just gay as hell. So I can't do it. I don't even hey Blade, I don't even know no more, bro. I give a fuck. Speaking of which, I was watching them different I started checking out some of them downloads, bro. Illusionist, the one with the illusion starts with an E. Yo, dude, that is the boringest motherfucker I've ever heard in my life, bro. Yo, him and that whack ass bitch with the tacky outfits. Yo, dude, I couldn't even make it to the third segment, bro. When that motherfucker was giving the tutorial, he was like, and you might want to bring up stigmata. Stigmata was the wounds that appeared on Christ to give a mystic. Like, what the fuck? Like, yo, man. Oh my God. And then the fat dude that was talking about dealing the cards and shit and then reading. Oh my God, dude. Can y'all still hear me? It was looking like they was trying to flag this shit for a second. Can y'all hear me? All right, what up, D? Yeah, man, that motherfucker, god damn, that boy was boring. And that fat dude with the car dealing, like, I couldn't make it to his segment. I didn't make it to the Gracie Jiu Jitsu shit yet. I just finished the whole Penn and Teller master class. Now those motherfuckers are some entertaining instructors. Those motherfuckers are some entertaining instructors, bro. That shit was dope. I enjoy watching, especially Penn. Penn, you know what I'm saying? He does a lot of self-deprecating shit in it. But dude is like super, super like, I don't know. It's just like, yo, it's like almost philosophical with that shit. It's like when you hear him and shit, he makes that shit super fucking interesting, man. So yeah, I appreciate them files, bro. That's why you know what I'm saying. You saw us playing fucking playing my damn Tiger Woods golf again, bro. I'm about to get back out there on the motherfucking links. I ain't even bullshit. Like, god damn, like I put like the clubs that I came up on with my clubs and the other clubs and got rid of the bullshit clubs. So I got everything. You know what I'm saying? Okay, for sure. Well, I'm still trying to get through some. I'm trying to go back to the Judd Apatow, and then I was trying to finish Alan Sorkin, but he's kind of boring too. So, but yeah, I've been enjoying most of it. Like, I don't like Scorsese. I've been trying to check his shit out. I really don't like Scorsese, bro. I thought I would like him. He's a pretentious douchebag. I don't like Scorsese. No, I would not be interested in that, bro. But yeah, man, I got to give credit what credit's due. Dude, excuse me, worked and fought to be the center of attention and to keep it smoking and shit and all that. And he got that now. And I'm like, man, especially this last little thing with Tiffany, right? She sucked. No, she sucked. She like again. I have a different moral compass, so I just need to be 100. I don't look at chicks on some whole shit like that unless they're doing something promiscuous. No, they're benefiting from their promiscuity, right? Check it out. Tiffany is a single woman, I assume, unless she's married and she's a swinger or whatever. But for every, you know what I'm saying, for all intents and purposes, I'm just assuming she's a Quentin Tarantino got a bunch of dope tutorials that I checked out. But check it out. On some 100% real, because remember, I'm an old man. So just as an old man, to me, you can't establish no relationship on no online shit. All you can do is sit up and entertain each other. I hope y'all can follow me on this. I'm not trying to take away from old girl. I'm not trying to take away from old boy. I have a separate judgment on that. This right here is just my observation, right? With everybody. Take Tiffany and LA out the mix. You meet somebody online, right? Until you really have physical confirmation, like, and you really feel assured in it, right? It's a gamble. Meeting people online is really some bullshit. It's easy. If you doing that virtual I forgot that shit that they doing at Tinder or whatever the fuck the name of it is, that what up Cocoa Butter, you doing that virtual reality hookup shit, you left swiping and right swiping shit, you're looking for motherfuckers to bone. That's what these sites are. Back a few years ago, it was like when it was a big hype, it was Black Planet, then it was Plenty of Fish, then it was Tagged, then it was, I don't know what it is now, but I'm pretty sure it's a whole nother one. That's what the desperate, the liars, the manipulators, the catfish, the schemers, that's what everybody was on. They went there for that. Everybody on there was on that. And everybody was just basically just on some pass around shit. They're trying to put it's done trickled over to Instagram, it done trickled over to fucking Facebook. This OnlyFans shit now is a result of that shit. It's a bunch of people on the same shit. Motherfuckers just want to fuck. People just want to party and bullshit. They don't like the system that they in. Everybody on some escapist shit. You either trying to escape through recreation, recreational drugs, recreational sex, or some shit like that. That's what I see, right? When you look at these online relationships on some real shit, you can't do nothing but entertain whatever illusion they casting and what you casting because you're at a disadvantage. You don't see them on good days and bad days when they might feel okay and they just look bad. Meeting a person and learning a person is that. It's not this fake ass, you see me all the time when I'm gussied up, or I see you all the time when you dressed up. There's a lot of motherfuckers online on that. You only hook up, you know what I'm saying, with a motherfucker, and they give you the version of them that they, that you met online. And then when you see the real version of them, then it becomes some other shit. Example, what's going on with Clyde Diva and Shook? It's bullshit. Yo, going back to the original couple that I was talking about, right? Before, this is just me as a human being. I'm not trying to, me having an issue with motherfucking LA is nothing. I could take that shit out of it. I'm just being straight up and down. I don't even know this broad, Tiffany. I don't have to have no judgment based on what Jamila or Mike or anybody said. I'm just saying the relationship for what it is, right? No extra judgment, right? Look at how this dude met this chick. That's it. This ain't the regular internet hookup. This ain't two people that stumbled across each other. He was doing his show and she was a viewer. Or this is some bullshit through and through. You feel me? From beginning, it's some bullshit on both sides. She knew who he was. He knew who she was. That's how they started talking. They started talking on some disruptive, messy shit in the beginning. Yes? Most of these interactions that this guy has with these females, and then this romantic shit starts with, let's both conspire to talk shit about somebody. Tell me when I'm wrong. Each and every one of them. He starts talking to him on some like behind the scenes cool shit. Then low key the flirting starts. Then this other shit is suggested and shit. Then he makes a motherfucking announcement. Then when this chick doesn't cater to his ego, she gets motherfucking dogged. Am I wrong? Excuse me. Every single female that you've interacted with in this motherfucker, at one time or another, you try to make a play at him. Lady La, you tried to make a play. Thank you. You tried to make a fucking play at her or whatever. She motherfucking shot. Check it out. And I want to make sure I motherfucking identify it all the way because I think it's super fucking corny. Every fucking time he like a bitch, what he started doing is these general blanket ass compliments of the bitch. And yeah, so and so is sexy and blah blah blah. And low key throwing a fishing line out there. You know what I'm saying? Throwing a little line, seeing if he can get a little motherfucking pull on his little bait. You feel what I'm saying? When he don't get that pull or the girl downplay it, yeah, whatever, nigga. Or whatever the fuck, right? Then he doubled down. Shit, I don't give fucking motherfuckers no shit. No, her name is Lady La. My name is LA, so we was meant to be together. Like we in 8th grade. You feel what I'm saying? Then he goes strong arm. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to see what's up. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Right? And let the chick say, nah, we just cool. Oh, you ugly as hell. You ain't shit. And you got pussy smell like fish. And just like 8th grade. If he on the show and the female says anything favorable to him, he makes sure everybody know about it. If a motherfucking female on the motherfucking show and she give him a compliment or say something, something positive about anything going on about him, he stresses how everybody likes him. Other people don't get that kind of attention. Right? He want the first right of refusal. He low key dropped the shit, so if you bite on it, he can go ahead and jump on. But he ain't gonna say something out and out and shit, so you don't straight diss him. I'll give you an example of that. Last year, was it last year? Last year, when Cat put out that motherfucking shit about him lying about his job, right? And put out the motherfucking docs and all of those stupid shit. When he got a chance to talk to her or whatever, he tried to play that little low-key motherfucking sex game. He kept trying to hint to it. Like, well, he say something about sex. Like, I never talked about sex, but why you bring that up? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you talking? You feel what I'm saying? She's shooting that shit down, and he kept trying to lead back to that on some subliminal shit. That's weak nigga shit. Every single bitch he done talked to, it be like that. Oh, girl, Miss L, think about it. Every female he talked to is all these motherfuckers who have the promise of taking care of him. Sweet Gemini, why you have an issue with her? Because she was donating to him. If she donated to anybody else, then she wasn't shit. He gonna dog her out. Remember? Who did she motherfucking run to try to tell on? Me? She ran to my show talking that shit. Then she started trying to throw bread at me, right? Y'all know what it is. Hey, no. I don't want your money. Keep your money. If you feel like you have to donate to motherfuckers to be a part of their show, then something going on with you. If you got so much to say, man, keep your money and run your own show. That's around the time when Jay Life and the other motherfucking broads was all trying to link up. Around the last time Kiki was really around heavy. And they had their own little messy shit going on. Don't nobody remember that? Don't nobody remember that, huh? Well, anyway, when she was trying to, you know what I'm saying, she hit me with a donation or whatever, and she was talking about, yeah, well, and LA know I'm telling the truth. She always has some excuse for how she had, well, what I gotta do is take something from my save and put it in my check and go over here and get a cash station card. Then when I buy me a crate of ramen noodles, I'm gonna have some change. I'm gonna give you the change. No, I'm straight. I don't need all that. I'm good. Keep your money. Well, no, I just want to show my appreciation. No, you want to show me something now after dude done said something to you. You're not gonna pay to have me on your side. I'm cool. You can just be around if the fuck you want to. But I ain't on that shit. Then she emailed all the times when they was having an exchange and this nigga was talking about me. I guess that was supposed to set me off. I didn't go for it. What did LA do? LA started dogging me the fuck out, right? Right behind that, when she was becoming a regular member of the motherfucking show, Mike Mills came in because me and Chris was the main motherfuckers getting donations at that time. Mike Mills come into the show like, yeah, I thought you said you gonna get me a donation, because he was the next person she was trying to play that game with. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? Mike Mills was going for it. Yeah, bitch, drop them coins, right? But he asked her about that shit on my show. Hold on, dude. The same way everybody has exclusivity with their show going on now, I was already on that. First of all, as a man, you gonna sit up here and ask a bitch for money? Number two, as a man, you gonna ask for a bitch for money on my show? When the type of nigga that I am, the same bitch who I told to keep her motherfucking money, you gonna come over here and ask her for money on my shit. Do that on your show. If she offered you money on your show, then you should be talking to her on your show behind closed doors. Do you not have any fucking pride? That nigga got mad. What did that pussy nigga LA do? Soon as he saw Mike Mills talking shit, he dropped his issue with Mike Mills. They double teamed and started talking crazy. Am I lying? It's the same play all the time. How different is what they did than what motherfucking what Cliff did with LA? What Mitty did with LA? You feel me? It's all the niggas that do me wrong, and then when they motherfucking get called the fuck out, they have to run to somebody else. Shit, Tommy just did it with LA. Why do y'all think I keep saying I don't want to be a part of it no more? It ain't that. That nigga attached himself to me. So now some type of way y'all niggas think we Laurel and Hardy or we fucking joined at the hip. So, oh, I want to get at him, I'm going to talk to this nigga. That's some homosexual shit. I don't want to be a part of that. That's some gay ass shit. These hoes that get mad at these niggas, where do they go? Styles, they hurt my feelings, Styles. They had said some fucked up shit to me, Styles. Styles, I know you ain't scared to say. Bitch, look here, man. I'm going to talk about what's right and what's wrong. It ain't about all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Nah. Tell you something else. Treat a motherfucking black man like, you know what I'm saying, like they cool or they special to your show. They ain't never been treated like that. These niggas don't know how to respond. You making me feel like I'm a unique individual. I don't know how to feel about that. Nigga, fuck you, die. Wait, hold on, man. You making me feel like I'm feeling feelings. I don't like this. It need to be combative between black men, man. Fuck you. You feel me? Tina Turner for years. When I heard her, hey, fuck you, punk ass nigga, and fuck you. Hold on, sweetheart. Remember your place. Stop sitting over here talking all that nigga shit. I don't want to hear you. Don't have the right to be saying that shit. Fuck is you talking to? And that's just the way I talk. Fuck that shit. Man, Styles, I don't want you mad at me. Fuck you. I see what you want. I dismiss your type all the time. Fuck that. These niggas are blown away. That's why the fuck you always backing up to the camera and shit. They don't realize the shit that's in back of you is the same size as the shit in front of you, which fucking voids what's in back of you. Your belly to butt ratio is the fuck even. That ain't right. It should not be 50-50. Fuck that. So I'm not trying to hear shit. You know what I'm saying? So man, you just hate, man. I ain't hating on a goddamn thing. Your ass is hating your goddamn self that you allowing it. But now, oh, she's a racist. That ain't new. She was a racist when she was destroying your fucking household, fag. Every play and every ploy is exactly the fucking same. So again, when I heard that nigga claiming that shit today, I was like, yeah, he right. This is 100% his shit. He worked for it, and he deserves to have it. Think about it. He sits up and encourages everybody to fucking go with each other. And everybody that wants to come at me, use him as a goddamn avenue to do so because they can't stand on their own against me. That shit is wild. Each and every one of these motherfucking musicians, all these artists, all, you know what I'm saying? Everyone who's a rapper, you know what I'm saying, be rappity rapping and singing and shit, right? Yeah, they hot, they dope. Styles is garbage. Why y'all have to consolidate against Styles then? And hold up, y'all talked about what was going on with my product and how long it took for me to finish my project, and you niggas still ain't did shit? Well, that takes a lot of fucking gall. The audacity. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all ain't did shit yet, but say what I ain't did. Now I done did it. Now y'all want to argue about numbers, but you still ain't doing shit. Funny how that works. Yeah, you got it, bro. We're definitely in the land of make believe because the make believe rules is what the fuck matter. And I don't want to be a part of it. Well, thank you, Coco. Stupid shit all the time. Stupid shit all the motherfucking time to make yourself feel like something. And I'm like, yo, dude, I don't need like you getting on YouTube to feel like something. I don't need to go through all that stupid shit because you going through it. Oh, fag. Right. Fucking girl. Skirt ass nigga. Bragging about sucker shit all the motherfucking time. I just don't get that shit, man. Right. That's what he is. Fag. You know what I mean? Just a little fucking girl. Lame ass nigga. I swear to God, it's hot than a bitch in this motherfucking garage. Like I'm in a sauna. And that, you know, we got that central air shit in the house. It's colder than a polar bear's ass crack sitting on an iceberg. Excuse me. Probably come drinking this goddamn coffee. That's probably what it is. Naya Rivera drowned like that. Thank God. Sounds okay. Yeah. Yo. So again, going back to what I was saying, dude is right. He got it. You know, it was some wild shit that really pissed me off. Like it was the gayest shit ever, and it's like when I say nobody said nothing, I'm saying it from the level of where the fuck are the men at around this bitch? Like I'm talking about just men talking and dealing with men because I think that women should shut the fuck up when men are having issues, right? But I see that a lot of these shows, a lot of these broads got a whole lot to say, right? Check this out. When I'm going at that nigga like he brings up I'm soft and what he'll do to me, and I'm like, let's make that happen. And the one of the first things to come out his mouth is what Joy Kane said she gonna do. I ain't never wanted to kill a nigga so bad in my motherfucking life. And I'm just saying that hypothetically. I ain't never wanted to kill a motherfucker that bad in my motherfucking life. I'm not even bullshit. You know what? I always learn to work smart, not hard. I'm just thinking, I'm dreading walking up and down the stairs, walking these clubs up and down the stairs, and I just had a brilliant idea. Hold on. Do 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 do. Security window. I unlock it, take the whole window out the wall, put that shit in. Cause I had to carry that ramp down there, and I don't be walk up and down the goddamn stairs. You know what I mean? This one's on the roller, so I need to take it off. But yeah, fuck that. Hold on. Holy fuck, it's hot. So it's kind of funny how the universe works. Because I wanted to buy a fucking pool table, but the drive-by victims over there, well, they got to move soon. And where they're going, they don't have the space. And the guy who used to live there gave them his pool table. And it's a rather nice Brunswick pool table. So guess what's happening? They done got themselves shot up out the house. And I just got myself a pool table. The universe will provide. You feel me? So now I ain't gotta buy one. Then I can have one of those weirdo pro people. Like, yeah, if you want to be a billiards aficionado, let me come and put the felt on your table and rebumper it for $100. And that would have been the money from the budget for the goddamn pool table. Guess what? Oh, I can pay the billiards professional to come and refelt the table. Buy myself a nice set of pool balls and sticks. Put them around the room, and then I have a pool room. The fun. Then I can get my practice with my dice on again and invite the players here. And then since I have snowball and guns in the house, I won't have to worry about robberies. An exclusive gambling club. I haven't shot pool in a while. I want to see if I'm still proficient with the stick. So yeah, man, I just want to start playing golf again. I want to what the fuck? I'm hearing white people. Alrighty. Deliveries and shit. So, yeah, I want to get back into playing golf again. I even pulled out the old golf games and shit. Got all these damn balls. Pulled out my old golf gloves and shit. You know what I'm saying? Pulled out my old putters and drivers. I need to go get me a return tray so I could practice putting in the backyard, keep the grass kind of low. I just want to get back into some other shit now. Like, fuck YouTube. Like, niggas is boring. Just, I'm like, stop, you know what I'm saying, talking about it, start doing it, start putting up the remixed videos and just do it like that. Work on the podcast, do a once a week live broadcast and shit. Cause this shit is gay. Oh, what I was saying. Going back to the whole thing about homeboy and old girl. I don't have no judgment of their relationship, so I want to say that straight out. This internet shit is some bullshit. You know, hooking up with somebody or whatever is you only hooking up to fuck. Y'all both know what it is. You don't get to really know about a person online. It's easy to, you know what I'm saying, I guess gain feelings for a person or whatever because you both giving each other the best of each other. So it's cool to get, you know what I'm saying, just deluded and distracted and caught up on some stupid shit. That's how people get catfish. Because for some reason, people suspend reality with this shit. You feel me? So that's the first thing. You consider how they hooked up and why they hooked up. You know what I'm saying? Essentially. I can't put any like credence into your relationship because it's based on some bullshit. Her history with those other, you know what I'm saying, with Jamila and Mike, the shit that the LA is on because it's always to get a rise out of somebody. Like you're not being real. Like, dude, your whole intention was to do something to another nigga. Why don't the fuck you go try to fuck Mike? No disrespect to Mike. And what I'm saying from a more of a metaphorical level. I'm not trying to say he gay or no shit like that. I'm saying being real. It seemed like you in competition with this dude's dick. You done talked about his dick, the size of his dick, who he putting his dick in, who the fuck he fucking, who they should have fucked. You on some jealous shit. I've never seen any man put this much focus on the next person's sexual experiences or what the fuck ever. Sexual preferences, just to turn around and say some kitty shit. You frantic just to get some pussy. When other motherfuckers tell you, yeah, I'm on some freak shit. Yeah, I like to take my whole hand and put it up a bitch ass. Oh, that's disgusting. That's you grown talking about y'all disgusting. What? Psh, man, please. Man. That shit blows my fucking mind. And I'm like, y'all niggas sit around and eat that shit up. A grown ass man online talking about sexual shit like he a kid. Hey, you got your booty licked. I'm like, yeah, because I wash my ass. That shit is above, you know what I'm saying? You thinking about some bitch getting freaky with you trying to put a hickey on your tank because you got a sour motherfucking crack. Bitch gotta be out her mind trying to put her face in your ass, boy. You feel me? I bet you any amount of money, when the shit goes sideways, this is gonna happen soon, right? Because you've been talking too much. You about to get humbled by a white girl, right? I bet you $100 to a bag of dog shit. When this shit come out, old girl gonna say you got a funny smell. You look like you got a funny smell. You look like you stank. But I bet you got a funny fucking smell. Real shit. I bet you they're gonna say you got a funny smell. And I bet you something else they're gonna say. You was trying to hold your lips together like they was glued together so they couldn't see that rotten ass mouth. But you slipped up. And I bet you that bitch gonna say your motherfucking breath smell like an alley. I bet you she is. Real shit. Oh, you might wonder why my voice is echoing in the house? Because I'm standing up and I'm tall. Y'all done seen the room a million times. You might be wondering, like, Style sound like you moving around a lot. Yeah, because I don't take this shit seriously. I move the shit out the way so I can steam the floors. We got hardwood floors here. Hey, I'm in the ACLS class. What up, sis? Love you too. So yeah, I'm just like throwing shit. I move the shit out the way so I can go ahead and steam up our floors. I like to keep the floors nice and shiny. Plus, we got a dog who runs in the backyard a lot now, so I don't want to have a lot of dust and shit on the fucking floor. So fuck all that. So anyway, so again, going back to what I was saying, I'm an adult. So as an adult, just on some real shit, as an adult, I can't put a whole lot of energy into a person who's like overjoyed because they having sex. That shit is crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all just mad because I hooked up with some, like, no, nobody's mad. Nobody cares. Wait, I want to make sure I say that right. Right? When I say nobody cares, hold on. First, let's stop pretending like any of us matter on a level bigger than what this YouTube shit is. We're just a few people who's utilizing a fucking platform online. That's all it is, right? Let me move around. That's all it is. We're taking advantage of a platform that everybody, you know what I'm saying, anybody and everybody can use. I'm about to do the EA Tiburon Classic at San Antonio on my golf game. Anyway, we're doing shit that anybody can do. Some of us been doing it longer than others. Whoever that was, appreciate you. Some of us been doing it longer than others, right? So with that, however you feel about what you're doing is you know what I'm saying, it's subjective. It's on you, right? When you start doing this as a translation of who you are in the world, you know what I mean? Your popularity online somehow translates to your value as a person, and it's increased in just the stupid shit that goes along with this. When you start putting stock into that shit, that's when you lose grip with reality. At the end of the day, ain't none of us nobody. Some of us have some talents and abilities that other people don't have and shit like that. Doesn't make us greater, lesser, anything. It's just people are fucking different. When we get on here, right? I'm just saying as a collective. And a person who believes that he's the standout because of his ability to keep a bunch of bullshit going, right? And that becomes like what you should compete with him about. That was important to him, roasting and cracking and all that shit. On some kiddie shit until everybody joined in. When you don't want to join in, then you're the odd person out or whatever. They're like, but that's only if you give a fuck what the crowd is talking about. And the crowd keeps trying to push this, well, what we say matters. Stupid mob, group, you know what I'm saying, group think, majority rule bullshit. Nah. There's no way in the fuck anybody on this bitch can talk about freedom of speech when most of the people on here are trying to limit somebody else's voice so they could be number one. Anybody feel me? I spent more times on this bitch saying, I might not agree with what the next person is saying, but I ain't gonna block your right to say it. But I watch motherfuckers sit up and say, I don't have the right to say anything, and they have the right to destroy anything that I try to build just because they see me as a threat. I'm not rocking with that no more. Real shit. Everything about me, and this is the realest shit, everything about me online is being scrutinized by somebody else's insecurity. Everything about me. You ain't so-and-so, so-and-so. I didn't say that. You ain't this, you ain't that. Why is that important? All of you, right? And I'm not trying to like put myself on no pedestal or no shit. I'm just saying, all of you motherfuckers are online trying to be something. All right, D, I got you. Thank you though, sis. All y'all online trying to be something, right? For what? Hold on, what's this? So I didn't know you golfed. A couple people, thank you, yo. Yeah, I golf, man. Yeah. Oh, I got a nasty putter. Yeah. So, I'm trying to close this other phone up. So, I get on here, like I got on here and people start coming left and right or whatever. And I didn't know that, you know what I'm saying, what's being said and how you respond and all this other bullshit is being judged and critiqued. And I'm like, when the fuck did I sign up for all of that shit? And the shit done ran for so fucking long. It's just so sickening. And then to hear after all of this drama and bullshit that's been caused, yes, I'm the man. And this is my realm. And ha 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 ha. Like, man, god damn. I'm cool. I can't even fuck with this shit no more. When I watch people who got these supposed beefs with me because this nigga said something, like, wow. When I watch people supposed to be cool with me flip on me because the repetition show me the weak-minded, like, oh, okay. Can't nobody holler at me on a real level. You feel? Somebody texted me yesterday, and I was like, I don't know, because I just transferred my contact. Well, I got 2 Samsung phones, and I did that smart sync shit, and it transferred the numbers, but it didn't transfer the fucking names. And the new phone kept saying allow the contacts and all this old bullshit. And I'm hitting it, but it just transferred a bunch of fucking numbers and shit. So somebody hit me from one of the new numbers, and I'm like, yo, I don't know who it is. And it was like they took forever to respond. So I just blocked the number. I'm like, maybe somebody trying to troll me. I just accidentally synced it, whatever. So that's that. But again, listening to that wild shit the dude was talking, and then like this whole little claim of this boast, sticking his chest out. The always, I'm gonna play this game and try to embarrass you. When I can't embarrass you, I'm gonna try to make you lose your temper. Yeah, you called me a bunch of times, but I'm telling everybody you called me a bunch of times to make you like you stalk. Like, I don't put that much thought in this shit. You feel it? Like, I don't like when you gotta go through, you gotta strategize for bullshit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Then go back to this relationship shit. Like, dude, you go back to the root of the problem. How are you even familiar with this bitch, Tiffany? Because what the fuck was going on with Jamila? You once had designs on Jamila. So to fuck with somebody from her past, you did that shit on purpose because you had to go out your way to contact her. Anyway, family, I just sat on here for the longest time to show you how I'm looking at all this shit and to show you the clarity of my thought. Like, I've been fucking up. I didn't let my personal shit, my hatred for motherfuckers, my resentment towards the shit that was going on, my disappointment with the audience, the lack of support, and all the other bullshit. I just let it build up, build up, build up, build up. All this kitty shit, everybody else trying to be involved, let all that shit have a motherfucking effect. And then it's just like, almost like if you're carrying a load of bricks and you just put that shit down. When that nigga was talking shit, I'm like, he's right. He's 100% right. Everything that he said is what it is. He got the things the way he wanted to be. So he should rock with that. I shouldn't. I'm not a part of that. I'm not with all that. Let's talk about people, make people defensive, but then I'm not going to answer nothing. Look, y'all, at what I caused. For you to sit up, I'm the one that constructed people dissing you. I made people perception change of you. Oh, that's what you was on? You felt threatened. I'm the one that so-and-so, and I did so-and-so. Oh, but you can't give nobody else any praise. Oh, this is all about you. You 100% right. You are that shit. You are the motherfucking man. This is your shit. 100%. The shit that you own, the trolling, the roasting, the joking, the playing, the bullshit, the creating illusions, the turning on people, all that is yours. You 100%. You had 135 people in the live broadcast. Like, what? Most of us trying to get to the hundreds and the thousands. You had 135. Yeah. All right.